Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in prime time here tonight for another night of qualified races for the King of Daytona NASRA 500 next Saturday night. This Saturday night, matter of fact, it's going to be a good one. We're going to get started off with the first one of the evening, the DSR Electric Truck Series Qualifier 7. Dan Gobble's great business. Thank you very much, Dan Gobble. As we're getting ready for Qualifier 7, we hope each and every one of you out there is ready to rock and roll here tonight on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Good evening, folks. I'm the Redneck Announcer, Jake Reeves. Wesley Allen will be joining me here in a little bit. And as always, as I say it each and every time, the best damn producer in the business, Australian Dean Hopton Biggles on production here tonight. He may co-commentate with me a little bit while we're waiting on Wesley. But real quick, here's the starting grid. Qualifier 7 starting on the pole. Wyatt Gray in the 018. Right beside him is going to be Trevor Astronaut in the 89. Behind him, John Ward trying to get a good finish out of all this. And Matt Dula Light back there in row number 2. Stephen Miles, Kyler Wynn won this damn thing last year. Won the NASRA 500 King of Daytona last year, defended series champion. There's Charlie Morgan, Joey Creech back there in row number 4. Dylan Ast, Kitty Real making up the top 10. Rest of the field, we're not done yet. Max Danda will start in P11 with David Calvert, making him another charge here tonight. Matthew Patton, Andrew Harris, NASRA regular, making up row number 7. Right behind them, a couple of other NASRA regulars with that towing company. Chris Blanchard in the 9, Buzzy Mongold to his outside. Right behind him, Richard Elliott, Owen Screech, making up 17th and 18th for row number 9, and rounding out the top 20, Nathan Harper and Nathan Brown, couple of Nathans getting ready to roll off 19th and 20th. And we're not done yet. Josh Nelms and Dave Calvert right behind them. There is Taylor Peacock, a very good super speedway racer. Watch out for the 81. Jesse Baker starting on his outside. Sterling Thies and Mark Vondell, top 26. And we still ain't done yet. Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson, Dustin Shepard making up the top 28, rounding out the top 30, Curtis Banks. And I believe that is it. Actually, Jordan Tasby will be shotgun on the field. He'll be 30th. Obviously, Brady the Buff, TJ Moore, Cody Knott, race directors, president, vice president, all of them up there in the race control, all that good stuff going on. 20 laps, just like it was the past couple of nights, from Sunday night, Monday night, and obviously tonight. 20 laps. You get that one overtime if need be. You get 2 sets of tires, 100% fuel capacity. Late afternoon. This one's a little bit different. They got in the late afternoon out of this one. But real quick, give myself a break. I got to drink a piece, I got to eat a piece of pizza, drink some Mountain Dew. Strigan, Dean Hopton Biggles, buddy, how the hell are you here this evening?
Hey, Jacob. G'day, everybody. Welcome in for another day of qualifiers. We'll see how this grid pans out with some familiar faces, some new faces as well, too, to see how they're going to go to get themselves a slot into the big race. Of course, that will be coming up this week as well, too. But you've got to get through these qualifiers first. You've got to lock yourself in there, Jacob. At least give it a shot. With some drivers as well, too, aren't confident finishing second or third as well, too, Jacob. Remember in that top 5 that you kind of have to get yourself in the duels at least. They want to get a win. And they want to lock themselves in so they don't have to go to the duels.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what you want to do. I mean, you want to lock yourself in, make sure you're ready to rock and roll Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Get yourself ready for the King of Daytona, the NASRA 500. Hey, real quick, also, we are streaming live, obviously, on the NASRA 360 Racing Network, but also got a little radio broadcast up on YouTube. You get a chance, go over and check it out. Redneck Announcer Productions. You get to hear some colorful commentary. Dean, you've been a part of that as well while we are under commercial. So if you want to hear what we talk about under commercial and get the whole 9 yards radio broadcast style, go check it out over there. Hit a like and subscribe on that. Not only that, like and subscribe to the NASRA 360 Racing Network, because this is what you're going to see here tonight. Dean, I wasn't around Sunday night. I was here last night. A lot of cautions, a lot of aggressive driving. I mean, it's 20 laps. patience is more or less thrown out the window. It's everybody foot to the floor and rocking and rolling for 20 laps. They ain't worried about nobody but themselves, at least to try to make it into the duels and, if anything, win it and lock yourself in. That's what it's all about.
That's it. That is exactly what it's about, isn't it? They'll be leaning off each other. We saw quite a few big wrecks, actually, coming across into the final laps. The Darren's Detail and Shine final lap in a lot of those qualifiers, and they'll tour each other, my friend, just to get yourself a nose ahead of somebody, to get yourself into the big race. That's no doubt whatsoever, to be the king of Daytona. Are we going to see more of that here tonight? We also see a very heavy, extensive repair bill as well, too, for about half the field, isn't it, when you have some of these big Daytona crashes?
Everybody working their way off of turn number 4. Pace lights is off. Wyatt Gray and Trevor Asronoff, 1889, going to lead them for qualifier number 7. Folks, we are glad you are joining us. Green flag in the air. First qualifier of the night for qualifier 7, DSR Electric. Qualifier 7's underway. Asronoff, Gray, Dula, Ward, Kyler, Wynn, top 5. Everybody double file working their way into turn number 1. Asronoff up on the top side. A little love tap from Matt Dula. Dula trying to give him all he can handle. John Ward trying to get Gray up to speed. As for the most part, Dean, nobody breaking out going 3 wide. Everybody trying to get up to speed, keeping it double wide.
That's right. Get up to speed first. Don't do anything too crazy this early. You don't want to be yourself down there in pit lane for heavy repairs in such a short sprint race. But then again, we spoke about it right there, Jacob. 3 wide in the background.
Poor Matt Dula. He is going to go straight to the back. He has hung out to dry literally like a dirty laundry out of a clothesline in your backyard. Way back there, hung out to dry, and he is going backwards in a hurry. Nobody wanting to hook him up. Nobody wanting to let him in. And Matt Dula really thought he was going to get a little aggressive right here on lap 1. Didn't work out for him. Lap 2, though, Wyatt Gray, John Ward, they're trying to make it happen. No, it's Kyler Wynn on the outside. He's trying to give Astronaut a hell of a shove middle way down the back.
Kyler Wynn knows all about winning, doesn't it? Because he won the last big Daytona race that we had here. So the Canadian driver, he's wanting to secure himself at least a position into that main race again. Perhaps he could be a first back-to-back champion for that one there. Wouldn't that be great there for the Canadian?
Yeah, it really would. I mean, Kyler Wynn, obviously very, very good when these big muddy races kick off, especially very good here at Daytona. But Asronoff holding on to the lock-in spot. He jumps down, leaves Kyler Wynn up on the top side. Asronoff jumps down. He holds on to the transfer spot to go into Saturday, not have to worry about nothing. And wow, once he dropped down from that top lane, Dane, whole outside lane, it looked like it just died. Kyler Wynn was up there. Once Astronaut dropped down, Kyler Wynn just started dropping back, but he's trying to get some momentum to try to carry back up and get back up here with Astronaut.
Yeah, that higher side, of course, in the middle lane, potentially, or you can say the outside lane, that has a lot of speed if you can get onto the bumpers. Everybody gets on the back tube and give you a nice little push from the toe. The problem is, they're not connected up as much as these drivers up on the inside. That's the thing. And look what happens. They get hung out back to P7 currently at the moment for Kyler. And look, he's there. He needs somebody to come up and give him a push. Otherwise, it's going to be dropped back a little bit further. But still early days. You don't need to be movers and shakers so much just yet, Jacob. You just need to get up into this groove and rhythm and see who your dancing partners are going to be helping you out.
Yeah, I mean, Kyler Wynn's really going to have to figure out who his dancing partner is. Oh, good Lord have mercy. What the run! Whoa, Wyatt Gray went top, went bottom. Huge shot to Astronaut, knocking him sideways, almost wrecking him at 3 and 4. Astronaut tried to save it. Gray got him loose. He didn't get him loose. He about wrecked him in 3 and 4. And Wyatt Gray says, get out of my way. I will go to the front. Miles will go to second. Kyler Wynn's finally got some help. Shoves it up there to the 3rd spot. Astronaut flip-flop back to 4th. But Astronaut, hell of a save. Hold on to it. Good God, slam drafted. Big slam drafting straight in the back of Kyler Wynn was Astronaut. Big stack up on the inside, working their way down the back. Look at the slam drafting. Good God almighty.
Here, my friend. The 89 gets out of that one. That's Trevor. He says that's a little bit too much argy-bargy bumping for me. And look at that. Little side draft trying to suck him in almost like a vacuum cleaner as well at these speeds here at Daytona there. And once again, look at the push in that second row. Look, that'll start moving now that he's getting a nice little push. He should be up onto the door there of Kyler Wynn soon enough, but he won't actually because it looks like Stephen Miles will go up there and take that second line. We should get some momentum going there at the moment with Wyatt in the lead in the 18.
I'm telling you what, I mean, honestly, Dean, I mean, that right there, that slam drafting, that bump drafting, you mentioned it. I mean, it's like bumper cars. Honestly, it looks like bumper cars at your local fair when you're trying to go after your ex-wife. That's exactly what it looked like with these guys going down through there. I mean, they were literally, they honestly looked like they were trying to wreck their ex-wife if they could at that point. White Gray leading, Kyler Wynn second, Stephen Miles, John Ward, here we go. Kyler Wynn slides up right in front of Stephen Miles. Good God Almighty. Able to hold on to it for all it's worth. Astronaut behind him. And believe it or not, Dean, this is big right here because we are still green flag. We haven't had a caution yet. Now, I probably jinxed us, but we haven't had a caution flag as of yet. It's been green flag all the way from the start of this race.
Yep, absolutely. And it's hopefully it's going to continue this way because this is a fantastic racing. This is maybe a standard that's going to be set for our qualifiers tonight too, Jacob, that this is how you do a qualifying race. And I believe we've also got the voice here behind NASRA alongside with yourself, another voice alongside NASRA. You might have Wesley here there, Jacob.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday to you and yours. How you doing, guys?
Good. I'm muting
pretty
myself
good.
now.
Pretty good. I mean, honestly, Wesley, we're pretty good talking about bumper cars and ex-wives and all kinds of other stuff. Yeah, it's a hell of a night. Awesome.
How in the hell do you compare bumper cars to ex-wives? All right. What have I walked into? DSR Electric qualifier number 7, early going. 7 in, 13 to go. And right now it is Gray, who was, I believe I can fly Gray last night, airborne, flying through the air. And now Gray leads this pack over Ward, Astronaut, and company as they thunder down the backstretch going to 3.
Yeah, White Gray able to hold on to it. John Ward right behind him. Astronaut tried to slid up here into the middle of this as well. Charlie Morgan, 69, trying to roll with him as well. Kyler Wynn trying to fight back. Door banging, almost getting loose, hitting into the tri-oval.
Back across the stripe. It'll now be 12 remaining as everybody, for the most part, calm, cool, collected. It's Gray up in the lead. Look at this battle now as we see a little shift of change as here comes Wynn. By the way, first time we've seen him tonight. Kyler Wynn, the man from Canada, the defending NASRA 500 Daytona winner. He now moves to second. Miles, Astronaut, and Ward, they flip-flop positions. Gray, Wynn, Miles behind them door to door going to 3.
Oh, baby, everybody hold on to it. Here we go. Gray getting a huge shove from Kyler Wynn. 12 to go, coming to 11 to go. Once they hit the line, once again, if you're just joining us, it has been green flag ever since the start of DSR Electric Qualifier 7. Gray, nope, screwed it. I jinxed it. That's my fault, Wesley. Caution is out. We got a spin. Mini big one right here coming out of the exit of the tri-oval.
What were you thinking?
I messed it up.
Should have never said nothing. What in the world, man? Come on. Caution out. Big trouble over there into turn number 1. And again, out of the tri-oval, cars getting squirmy, getting anxious, and so much for 8 laps at green flag conditions. Serve Pro caution out. And there's what happened. The 41. Oh, man, nowhere to go for these guys, and that's what we saw happen. And it could have been a lot more worse of an accident than it could have been right there, Ryan. I'm telling you, Jacob, just 2 or 3 cars involved. That's it. Not anything very serious, mind you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking right here. I mean, you see David Calvert might have got a little love tap. I believe that's Andrew Harris at 87.
Oh, he's lost it on his own?
No, he just lost it on his own. I mean, literally just got loose right there in the middle of the tri-oval, loses it, comes down, and still some hard impacts right there. Calvert got T-boned. Somebody else also got involved in that one as well. But, yeah, I agree with you, Wesley. It could have been a hell of a lot worse than what it was out of what we saw right there. We could have saw some cars flipping right there. I mean, look, this, bam, just loses it. Nobody touches Calvert all the way around. I mean, slamming in and everything, and odds are he knocked the whole damn left rear off of it because it looks like the wheel might be a little bit bent. David Calvert might be out of this race.
Yeah, tough break there as cars are involved in a caution in the early going. Yellow is out as we are just getting started here at Daytona.
We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Drivers involved in a multi-car accident, putting us under the yellow flag as, again, wrecking in the tri-oval after what, again, Jacob Reeves said was clean and green.
Josh screwed that up.
Just after halfway, 11 of 20. So there you go. Welcome to DSR qualifier race number 7. As again, we do it again tonight for the third straight night, part of the NASRA 500 Speed Weeks King of Daytona, presented by that towing company. And right now, Jacob, honestly, qualifier races 7, 8, and 9. Believe it or not, we're narrowing down to the end of this thing here. I mean, believe it or not, when we get to Thursday, those are your last chance qualifiers. And if you want to get into these races and try to get yourself locked into the duels, you're running out of time to do it. We are seeing some returning names from the last couple of nights, but also some new names in the lineup here too.
Yeah, I mean, and Wesley, it may sound crazy out of this, but there may be some drivers. We may see some drivers that has already already locked themselves into Saturday to maybe just go ahead and hit a rebuy and not necessarily screw their chance out of already being locked in Saturday, but some of these guys may actually get in here and just pull a rebuy just to get an extra spot, just go in here and just race. And just kind of learn, kind of get the draft, kind of learn maybe who your competition may be.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Jacob, why would you do that? Like, why if you know you're locked in, if you know you automatically are in the show, why are you taking the time to continue to buy back and run more? Why?
Well, I mean, it's practice, really. Yeah, I mean, to maybe learn who your competition is, and I mean, mainly, I would think it would be just for the fun of it, to come out here and, run races, you're locked in, you ain't got a damn thing to worry about. Now, I'm not 100% if you can do that, but you may see somebody do that. I think everybody that we're seeing, nobody has won, and they're not locked in as far as I know. But, I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with, practice, learning a little bit, learning who you might be racing against, learning who you might not be racing against. Some of these guys, you may see them in a dual race that you'll be in come Friday night. And then the other reason is Daytona, baby. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun to get out here and race on the super speedway and all that good stuff. I mean, that would be my opinion on it. You might not see anybody do that strategy. You may see guys that have already won and just say, screw it. I'll save I'll save everything and I'll just wait till Friday for the duels. I know I'm ready to rock and roll Saturday. They may take that time to do their practice. Some of them may not. So, I mean, it's a balancing game on that.
Thanks for those that are joining us on CRN after our coverage of basketball. We quickly transition, obviously, from basketball to iRacing and the continuation of the NASRA 500 King of Daytona. Always a fun time to cover this events, and it's part of NASRA special events. I know we've got Daytona. I know they're going to do something probably with another virtual Indy 500 and Coke 600 race or World 600 race. And, the King of Talladega was always something popular. We just wrapped that up around Thanksgiving. And, I mean, if we get ready for a restart here with 7 laps to go, I mean, my goodness, Jacob, right out of the gate, your biggest event of iRacing for NASRA is the first major event of the year. I mean, that just shows you how poised, prepared, ready, and excited we are for, the NASRA 500 events.
I'm starstruck there
we
for a
didn't
second,
mention
but
that.
anyway, that's beside the point. Dean's over here got me laughing and everything. But
Hey, it's
yeah, I
because
mean, I
T.
agree.
Briggs
I
pulled
mean,
it out.
I mean, this is the Super Bowl. You know, it's just like NASCAR. You know, obviously NASRA starting it off with the Super Bowl. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Got to find out Saturday night, but we got to get the field set. That's why we're doing the qualifiers.
Oh, and by the way, don't forget Sunday through Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, Saturday, 7 Eastern. 6 laps to go now. I'm sorry, 7 remaining as the field comes back to green in qualifier number 7, presented by DSR Electric. Up the high side, it's Miles in the Exalta colors. Down low, it's Gray. Gray with a push by Win. Wynn's got help. He's got now Morgan. Astronaut's going to get something started behind them as well as they work the back straightaway.
Yeah, there's a couple of them possibly making a 3-wide shot, but it is way, 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 way back there. Miles going all the way to the bottom. John Ward trying to make it happen on the top side. He's got help. Astronaut with him. Kenny Real lined up right behind him as well. Ward leads, but here comes Astronaut on the top side.
Working through the tri-oval to the line. It's Ward up to the lead. The man from outside of Augusta, Georgia. Up to the top spot. Here comes Miles. Astronaut. Gray. Remember what happened to Gray? He fell back and we got contact. Hold on, baby. Look at him and they're going to scatter. Cars crashing. Trouble. Tyler Wynn, last year's winner, and others caught up in it on the back straightaway.
Oh, my goodness. Wesley, I was just fixing to say with John Ward leading, looking like he was trying to, run this thing like it's the Masters. Obviously, from Augusta, Georgia, but certainly was not a masterful move right there. Let's see what happens right here. He gets tagged. Stephen Miles, he might have got him. Ward might have got loose. We already saw, David Calvert in the 41. He got loose in the tri-oval a while ago, and then all hell ended up breaking loose. So maybe John Ward got loose. Maybe Stephen Miles got him in the right rear and hit him so hard that he just knocked him sideways and set him around. We'll have to take another look at it and see if there was contact. Looked like he might have got loose, but maybe there was contact. But everybody scatters. Kyler Wynn gets involved. John Ward. I mean, damn, John Ward has come so close. So far this week, was there contact? Yeah. Yes, there was. I mean, and White Gray was getting into Miles as well and ends up getting into Ward, sends him around. And everybody's just trying to get around. Kitty Real, he's, just out of nowhere, just blindsided, gets nailed as well. Kyler actually survived it. He's actually running fifth, but he does have damage. He got caught up in it, but it's not as bad. Kyler Wynn trying to stay out there and just trying to salvage what he can.
It's a break for John Ward, right? I mean, this guy for the last 3 nights has had nothing but bad luck when it comes down to the end of this one. They're the 92 as we go back on board. This is with Kyler Wynn, the Daytona winner last year. Controversial if it may be. He still won it, but he got to wonder how much damage is on the Wynn car. Somehow he still keeps straight. Maybe a little damage I see on the valence of the left front, but that might be it. He continues on. Driver Kyler Wynn, the man from Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, who won this race last year, a year ago. We take a break. We're back in a moment. We're going to settle things here. DSR Electric Qualifier number 7 as the road to the NASRA 500 King of Daytona continues.
You like my rock song now, don't you, Liz?
I do. Thank God you got the damn depressing shit from earlier.
You think I my depressing music? I was going to do like, bow, chicka, chicka, wow, wow, boom, chicka, boom. Some good old 80s porn music.
80s porn music.
Porn music? Is that what you just said, you nasty bitch?
Can you guys grow a mustache and wear some like funny, some sort of crazy flower shirt or something like that?
What the handlebar is going on? Jesus. Damn, Dane.
Oh, boy.
Jam that motherfucker out. There you go. Go, baby, go.
That's me on the guitar. I'm not bad.
That's the virtual version of
I had Eddie Van Halen call me up and go, man, you can play. I'm like, I told you, man. You know,
Stevie
I taught
Ray
Jimi
Vaughan.
Hendrix how to play.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. Come on, Stevie Ray
Angus
Vaughan.
Young, all
I
that
taught,
shit.
I taught
Yeah.
B.B.
Eric
King
Clapton.
how to play. I taught all the legends how to play back in the day.
Yeah, she's my pride and joy.
Yeah.
Ready, guys?
She's
5,
my
4, 3,
baby.
2, 1.
I just want to shut up and listen to the guitar playing. Welcome back, Daytona, everybody. As DSR Electric Qualifier number 7 continues on, we are in the second Serve Pro caution of the race, 17 of 20 laps. And, well, remember, Jacob, there will be at least one attempt at overtime or at least a green-white checker to make the show at least not finish under yellow, because some people were kind of flustered about that on Sunday. But, man, this race has actually had some pretty good racing before the most recent share of the cautions. So,
Yeah, I mean, it really has. I mean, and that's a good thing. Wesley, obviously, you know, because the fans out there watching and listening, you know, they get, you know, that's what they come for. You know, they don't come to watch, you know, Wreck Fest and cautions and everything else. If you want to watch Wreck Fest, go watch it on Twitch. I mean, they got the game and everything. You can play that on Steam, or whatever. That's beside the point.
Actually. It's fun.
What, Dean? Really? You've broadcasted that before?
Yeah.
I have got to check
There
that out.
is
Anyway, that's
Wreck
beside the
Fest
damn
League.
point.
Yeah.
The point is that everybody come to watch racing at Daytona. They come to watch their friends, you know, people they're fans of, you know, however you want to look at it. This is what they wanted to come to see. And right here on the first race of the night, 2 cautions, and that's all we've had so far. If it goes green all the way to the end, I've got a feeling that we may be in store for better racing later on this evening, because, you know, if you think about it, Wesley, it started off bad last night and it ended pretty good. We're starting off pretty good right now. Who knows? By the end of the night, we may go caution free for the whole 20 laps in the last one.
Everybody's talking about the pit sign.
the lights off on the paint. Oh, yeah. Everybody, thank
That's
you
what
in
the
our
drivers
chat
are
box.
distracted by, I reckon. That's why we're having so
Yeah.
many wrecks. Each time they
Understanding
pass the
people are
pit lane.
crashing because of the Hooters in the pits. There you go. We got Hooters across the road and the Hooters in the pits. We ain't got nothing to do with that stuff, everybody. It's all I'm gonna say. Look at the camera. Look at the bottom right. Let's see. Yeah, there's the gray pit. He's in second.
Oh.
No.
I was
Gray
focusing on
is
the
what-
driver. I was
Talking
focusing
about
on the
Gray's
driver.
pit to 18. You, God Almighty. We'll try this again. We're all adults here.
Streams down. Streams down. Streams
Someone
down.
was up.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we better
Chester's
not
out
be
there,
down.
too. Where's Chester?
Blaming
Chester's
Dean.
out there because he say hello to Chester.
I think somebody just got too excited to get ready for day number 3. They forgot to put their clothes on. I'm choking up here.
Commentator down. We got a commentator down.
Pace card's in. Here comes the field back to the restart zone, and we are back underway. Green flag. 2 laps to go. If they do get a caution, they do get 1 attempt at a green-white checker. This is an original 2-lap shootout back underway in turn 1.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be sending it at this point. Just trying to make it there. Astronauts, huge shot. White, Gray, and Kyler Wynn, who got caught up in all of that. He has still got a prime position to go ahead and lock himself into Saturday. Kyler Wynn right there sitting in the 3rd spot. Charlie Morgan, now Harris, Harper, they go side by side.
Whoa!
Front 4 getting away.
Oh.
They're already 2 sliding down on the bottom of the
TC.
racetrack. No caution on the speedway.
Nope.
Everybody racing to the line, trying to get to the white flag. Kyler Wynn dives down to the inside and try to get some help and try to make it to the front.
Here they come. Zigging, zagging, sliding, Astronaut across the stripe. Darren's detail and shine, 1 to go. And for the first time tonight, or this week for that matter, we're going to finish on the regular scheduled distance of a qualifying race. It is Astronaut and Gray who will survive on the other side. Wins back in it again as they wreck behind him out of 2.
Astronaut trying to block top, block low. Kyler Wynn tagged him. Kyler Wynn to the inside. Kyler Wynn tried to make it happen. Got help right behind him. Trying to get the love tap from the 4. Trying to make it happen. That's Harper right behind him. Kyler Wynn won this damn thing last year. Trying to get himself into it Saturday. They're right behind him. Wynn at the front, all 4.
Win.
Tyler Wynn
Has he got
in
it?
the lead. Harper trying to power back in the Cowboys
got
ride.
Win got it.
Cannot. Kyler Wynn winning over Gray and Harper. DSR qualifier number 7. Wow.
That was crazy.
And for the first time in the last 3 nights, we finally, Jacob, are able to finish a race under green flag conditions as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big deal out of that right there. I mean, that right there, if the fans didn't like that one, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. If y'all didn't like that race right there, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I mean, that right there was a picture perfect race. That is how a qualifier should be. I mean, they're going to wreck. Wes, I mean, that's just how it is. Watch it again. You got Harper right here slugging at him. Peacock and others, I mean, hell, they just, bad wreck behind them. But watch Harper. Harper takes a shot, looks top, Wynn jumps up, tried to put the block on him, and Harper was there. But Wyatt Gray just locked right on to Kyler Wynn. He didn't have anywhere else to go and ends up shoving him clear. And Kyler Wynn ends up getting the win here for qualifier 7. Gray actually got second. He actually photo finished with Harper and was able to beat him out for the second spot.
Kyler Wynn from, of course, Canada. He was the winner last year of the NASRA King of Daytona 500, and now he has put himself right back into the dual race for Friday night. Kyler Wynn, we'll talk to him in a moment. Our friend of the North, Wyatt Gray, will go second, followed by Nathan Harper third. Those drivers on the podium coming up in the Florida Cabinet Distributors Winner's Circle post-race. Then it's Charlie Morgan, Ryan Johnson, John Ward. Top 6 go to the duels, unless you've done it already. Curtis Banks, Nathan Brown, Andrew Harris, Matthew Patton, top 10 in qualifier 7.
Then right behind him, Sterling Thies ends up getting, Owen Scrage gets the 11th spot with Kenny Rail finishing in 12th. Dustin Shepard coming home in 13th. Dave Calvert ends up finishing 14th. Right behind him, you got Jesse Baker. He ends up finishing 15th. Dylan Ast will end up finishing 16th, but Joey Creech in 17th. Buzzy Mongo finishing 18th. As we look down and see who was 19th and 20th on the leaderboard, and it was Jordan Tasby and Sterling Thies.
Rest of the field will find Trevor Asranoff, followed by Richard Elliott, Taylor Peacock, Max Dyna, followed by Stephen Miles, Mark Vondell, Matthew Dula, Chris Blanchard, Josh Nelms, David Colbert, all in the top 30 when the checkered flag fell. Thanks again to TJ Moore, Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott on race director duties. And again, there it is, Kyler Wynn. Remember what happened last year between him and Malik Ray and the controversial finish? Well, the man that is the defending Daytona winner has punched himself into the duels Friday night. And when we come back, the Thunder Bay, Ontario driver will speak to us in Florida Cabinet Distributors Winner's Circle. Post-race interviews are coming up. We're back in a moment from Daytona.
I'm just talking to Shane, one of the developers, to try to get this log file so I can see where these accents are happening, because it wasn't happening before. What speed set it at? He reckons he has his 20 kilometers per hour, and he's doing it in Daytona right now. 20 kilometers an hour? I had it lower than that. I didn't do jack. Well, I'll try it. 20. See if that helps.
What are we doing? What do we got going on?
He's
What
using
happened?
iRace Control. I never even heard of that.
I don't know. I'm trying to look
There's
for my
another one.
tobacco. Dean, who the hell are you talking to?
Oh, myself.
Guys, stand by. We're on radio timeout. We're on commercial break. When we come back, we'll ask you a question, me and Jacob each. Please remember to mention your sponsors. If you don't, then they just don't get mentioned. All right?
We'll take that as a okay.
Who's gonna be first?
The winner.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back here in Daytona, as we welcome you back to qualifier race number 7 in the books. There's a look at the podium drivers and their cars and what they look like. And the man out of Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, he's done it again. He won it last year. And right now, he has won qualifier number 7. Kyler Wynn. It wasn't easy, though. A nice, quiet start to things, and then the fireworks started about lap number 7 or 8, didn't it? And then you survive it. You got caught up in an accident, any damage on the car, but you still raced your way to the win.
Oh yeah, the car was well, I don't really know. It's hard to tell how much damage you have in this car in these late race scenarios because everybody's not lifting anyways. So the speed was good. It felt fine. Maybe a little drag there when I got to the lead, but I had about 4 cars pushing me, so it didn't affect me much. Yeah, either way, I happy to get it done with 3 of my teammates on the podium as well.
And, Kyler, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I believe this is your very first race of the week. I'm not 100% if you raced on Sunday night. I wasn't here, but if so, this is your first race. You're already coming out here. You're the defending champion. You come out here, one race done. You locked into Saturday. Does that somewhat put a statement on the rest of the field to let them know that, hey, I'm here. I'm better than what I was last year. You're really going to have to take this one from me because I'm really wanting to go back to back.
Oh, yeah, I mean, everybody wants to win, eh? So I definitely want to go back to back. But it's a sense of relief winning because I don't have to worry about the duels. I know I'll still show up and help some teammates out, but yeah, it feels good to be locked in. And I think it's definitely a statement to the rest of the field. Like I'm back for more. I want to win it again. Completely different drafting package this time, but I'm very capable of winning in this car or on any super speedway for that matter. So I think I'll definitely be a contender there at the end of Sunday.
Well, there you go. And by the way, Jacob, he did not run Sunday or Monday, so he pops in first race here tonight, and he turns around and lights up the board in P1. So that is Kyler Wynn. Thanks, Kyler, and the man that won the race last year. Let's grab now the man that finishes in second place, and that's Wyatt Gray. Wyatt, you were flying through the air violently, had to hit the escape button, had to reset things and start over. The man from the Buckeye State of Columbus will finish in the number 2 spot. You put yourself into at least the duels on Friday night. How you feeling? And much different than the Crash Fest last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm definitely relieved. Obviously, that race was a lot cleaner than what we had last night. I got wrecked before lap 12 in both of those, so it's nice to qualify up front and have all of our teammates up there pretty much controlling the race.
And White, I mean, right there at the end, Harper tried to take a shot, tried to go to the top side. You just kind of fell in line with Kyler Wynn. I mean, did you think about possibly going all the way up to the top and trying to make it 3 wide, or did you think, Kyler's got this damn thing in the bag, just screw it, we'll just try to follow him and just take what we can get?
I was with Kyler. I did not want to take any risks after how last night went. I just wanted to advance to the duels and take my finish there.
All right, well, there's the thoughts of Wyatt Gray, everybody, the man out of the Buckeye State, Columbus, Ohio. Now let's grab Nathan Harper. Nathan will finish in third, sir, as he will. I think he's got the Dallas Cowboys car. I think it is. Yes, it is.
Yes.
You're a Cowboys fan. I know they're not even in the postseason, but yeah.
I was ready to say I'm ready for the jokes to come at me. I'm prepared.
He can't hate the
it's all
Cowboys, he
good.
just puts
It's
it on
all
there
right.
because he despises them. Who knows?
I mean, it's America's team. A lot of people think that. I mean, I feel the same way about the Steelers. You got stars and we got stars. So, hey, you'll finish third, Nathan. You tried to make a move up on the outside there on that last restart and just kind of fell short there at the end. Was the outside the way to go? And what's your take of finishing third?
I mean, this race, it didn't really matter. I mean, I don't know. I just made the move, like Wyatt said. I mean, there's no need to take any risk, but I don't know. Maybe I did it for TV. I don't know. The fans watching, I can't bore them, but like if that was, for the 500, I mean, the leader has such an advantage because it's just, I don't know how the package is, and it's like you really can't do anything. But yeah, I mean, Wyatt could have went with me, and I maybe would have won, but it's probably a good thing he didn't. So, I mean, hey, all that matters is we're going to the duel, so I really don't care as long as we're going.
You know, Nathan, I will say this. I mean, I was thinking about making a joke about it, but I'm not going to do it because we get killed by Indiana on New Year's Day, you know, with Alabama. So we get killed. So I'm not saying a damn word, but that's beside the point. But I'm not doing it. But Nathan, I mean, you made the move. You made it right there off of turn 4. Did you think maybe if you would have made that move, like say it was for the 500, would you make the move earlier, like going into 3 or middle way down the back? Would you try to do that, or do you think it may be a little bit too early if you was in that situation come Saturday night?
Uh, well, maybe earlier, because I feel like that would have left like whoever's behind you. I think that would leave them with no choice but to go with you because I mean, if he stays bottom, then he's stuck down there. Like I'd rather at least go to the top and maybe get second out of it, or at least finish where I would have sitting on the bottom and actually just make a move rather than just sitting there. So I probably would have made it sooner. Um, yeah.
Hey, so Nathan, Eastern North Carolina, where is that exactly? Like, where do you live? Because Eastern North Carolina, I mean, hell, I'm in Eastern North Carolina. Like, what part of that is Eastern NC?
Well, biggest city I'm near is New Bern, birthplace of Pepsi. So
There you go. New
yeah.
Bern takes born in the Carolinas, and they will
I'm
bust you in a damn heartbeat if you're speeding around there too. Boy, them cops
Oh,
are,
yeah.
them
Watch out.
cops ain't friendly.
We got
What-
4 minutes.
All right,
Yeah, watch
brother.
out
Well,
for those
man,
troopers.
thank you very much, man. Well, how about them Cowboys? I'll say it. There you go. That's our buddy.
Yeah, hey, falling
And,
short again. We're used to it.
Nathan Harper representing the Cowboys there, finishing 3rd. And there they are. They're on the podium. Jacob, we're going to get off the air, come back for qualifier number 8. Your take of race number 7, man. Congrats again to Kyler Wynn.
It was great, honestly. I mean, you know, I said it last night. You know, obviously with the final qualifying race that we had last night, it was a good one. This one, I honestly think was better. And you know, hopefully the trend keeps like it did last night, that it will keep tonight. The first race last night, it wasn't that great, but it got better throughout the night. This one, I hope it doesn't go in reverse, because this was a damn good race, and I hope it gets better each and every race throughout the night and also throughout the week.
Go anywhere. We're just resetting your server. That's why you need to click and like and subscribe on the NASRA 360 Racing Network, because they want every race saved as each separate race. So we'll be back live in just a moment, and when we do, we come back for qualifier number 8, presented by Premier Racing Setups. For everybody in NASRA, Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott, race directors. For Mr. Bigglestein Hopton, Jacob Reeves, I'm Wesley Outland. We are back in a few moments. Qualifier 8, Daytona, as the road to the King of Daytona 500 continues from Daytona International Speedway. Congrats, Kyler Wynn, race 7 winner.
Sorry, guys, I have to push this because Cody's saying 8 minutes, and that was about
Oh, good.
6 minutes ago.
Yeah,
That's why I
hammered the fuck
friggin'
down,
say,
my God.
that's
Woo!
why, in my damn opinion, we don't need to be friggin' talking to 3 damn people. We need to fucking talk to the winner and get the fuck
You gotta
off
tell
the
them
air.
in the
That
chat.
way
Tell
they're
them in this
friggin'
chat.
happy and there ain't no damn delay on anything.
Tell them in this chat. Do you want to sit? You want to do that?
No, they're going to start cussing and yelling at us and whatever. I mean, what the hell? They want us to do our damn job or not? I mean, what the fuck? You know? I mean,
just calm down. Just calm down. All right, live Daytona. Let's go to our group sponsors. Let's turn up DSR. Let's turn that one on. Let's go to qualifier 8. Got to change the title. Fuck me, 10,000 things. I got a list here. It's like studying for the SATs. All right.
SATs.
That's too much to do.
I never took the SATs. That's the ACTs.
Oh, whatever you guys call them over there.
I don't know what the fuck the difference
okay,
is.
that's that.
I don't have a clue.
I gotta make sure I save that so I don't fuck things up here. Save that, bang that. Let's get rid of that. I need a title over here. Fuck me, just never ending. I could leave the session too. Christ.
La 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 la.
I told a couple other producers that I work with. I said, "How would you manage doing like back to back to back to go? Fuck that." No,
I
we
think
wouldn't do
it's
it.
stupid. I'm sorry. If you ask me, I think it's stupid. I think we should stay on the air from the beginning of the damn night all the way to the end and then go off the air. Whatever night is whatever night for the qualifying races, that's what you stay on the air for. This shit of being
Well, yeah.
on and going off air for a 30-minute race and going on for another 30-minute race and changing everything over, it's friggin' ridiculous. I'm
I know,
just
but I
saying.
still need to change stuff in the background anyway, so it's still a pain. Somewhere along the line, it's not. Still
What you
not
should
easy.
do is have that shit done before we go live, and then all you got to do is click a button,
I
and bam,
have.
you got it, right?
But
I
you got to
mean-
change the. I got to change it in the SDK software. I have to change the title. You would have to change the title. Well, you don't have to necessarily change the title of YouTube, but you have to refresh the trading paints, as you know, all that. So we're gonna have just a break video, yeah. Come on.
Hey,
load. Come on.
Hey, Jacob, did you see where Stephen Phelps stepped down from NASCAR?
Dude, that's the funniest shit I've seen right there. And like, I don't have beef with that. Like, I mean, where's my little
Jacob doesn't have beef. You got beef? You got no beef?
Doesn't have
Mother-
beef. He's
the
excited.
motherfucker needed to quit. He
How do you
needed
not
to
have
quit.
beef?
There's about 20 other damn people at NASCAR that need to freaking quit too, because they're not helping the sport any.
No.
Like seriously.
And I'll go ahead and I'll
What is
say it.
CG?
I'll go ahead and I'll say it right now. I know we ain't live on NASRA, but I know we're live on my YouTube channel. Steve Phelps can suck my dick. I don't give a shit. Fuck him.
Wow.
Fuck him, dude. He killed.
Alright.
There's people that
You gotta
killed
buy him some
NASCAR.
flowers
It's
first if you're asking
stupid,
for
man.
that.
It's stupid,
Oh,
dude.
God, they're
I
gritting
mean,
up, too. They're gritting
no.
up.
We got beef. We got
You need, yeah, you
gritting up,
damn
so-
right. Yes.
we got beef.
Needs his fucking ass rammed what he needs, dude.
Well,
He needs to be taken out back and flogged.
maybe he realized he needed to get the hell out of there after all that shit that went on with Childress. And
Well,
what he
he
said
didn't
about
have a
people and stuff.
choice. He didn't have a choice to resign. He was either going to resign or he was going to get fucking fired. You knew one of the damn two was going to happen. I think he resigned because they told him it's better off if he fucking did.
You guys ready?
I am.
Yeah, we just need sound of the cost. We need sound.
I feel
Engineer
better now.
sound.
I feel better now.
Engineer sound.
Okay. I'm just starting the starting grid at the moment, even though we can't see it because I'm just making it preload and I'll hide it. Okay.
We're ready when you are.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Daytona International Speedway on your iRacing #1 motorsport simulation. I am Wesley Outland, Jacob Reeves, Bigglestein Hopton, always making us look good, sound good. And we welcome you to the Premier Racing Setups Qualifier #8 as we continue the road to the King of Daytona. All right. We're ready to do it again. If you've been with us the last couple of nights, you know what's about to go down. It's another 20-lap, 50-miler, one attempt at a green-white checker, and the field is ready. Starting lineup goes like this. John Ward and Dana Ryan in the Kid Rocket Josh Richards car in the front row. Row number 2 will find Nick Sipple, followed by Charlie Morgan. Row 3. We'll find the driver of Nathan Brown and Dustin Shepard in that 89 machine. Row 4, looking at Buzzy Mongold from Concord, followed by the Napa machine, probably his best starting position tonight, Mark Vondale. Top 10, Joey Gattina in the Arsaw, in the house, in the Jack Shack. Kenny Real ready to go again in row 5 there, Jacob.
Yeah, and then Trevor Astronaut right behind him with the best pit board in all of iRacing, and Stephen Miles starting on his outside in row number 6. Row 7 with John Darnell III and Richard Elliott making up 13th and 14th respectively. Matt Lee and Owen Scrage will make up row 8, 15th and 16th. Dave Calvert, Joey Creech, like we talked about, some names that we've already seen. They're buying back in, trying to get a shot to lock themselves in, or at least making a duel. Matt Dula, Dylan Est, they are the row 10.
David Colbert will make up row number 11 inside. Aiden Howard will follow. Max Dinda in the Dude Wipes entry, followed by Chris Blanchard, that towing company. Sterling Thies, followed by Josh Nelms. Row 13. Row 14, Tucker McClendon. William Haley with a Richard Petty throwback right there. Position 28. Row top 30. Dustin Cowan, followed by Curtis Banks. Rest of the field in the back, we'll find Matthew Patton, and that's the way they start. 31 cars ready to go here at Daytona. Brady LaBeouf, TJ Moore, Robert Richards, Joshua Suss, Cody Knott, all on race director operations. There's a look at the weather conditions. Track temp at 82, no wind, partly cloudy. I mean, my goodness. And we're going back from day to night, day to night. Remember, Sunday night we ran in the day. Monday night we ran at night. Last night, tonight we run in the day. Tomorrow night will probably at night. And I love how it changes things up, no doubt about it, Jacob. As we get the one-to-go indication, there's the flyer for the information. Hit that QR code to find all the information and get signed up. I think we're close to 120 entries right now, pre-entered, that have attempted in the last 3 days to run this thing. Track temp at 82, 83 degrees, air temp at 81, and we are one to go to green, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll just be honest with you. I mean, the air temp obviously at 80 degrees. I wish it was like that up here in Northwest Georgia. I really do, because I have been cold here the past couple of weeks. I would love to have some 80-degree weather. I'm sure you would love to have that up there in North Carolina. Obviously, for Australia, and I don't know what it looks like down there in Australia, but I always heard it's always hot down there. Yeah, it's always summer down there. Hell yeah, I mean, always hot down there. But
I got my air
the
conditioner
one thing about it that I mean,
whenever it's warm here, it's cold as hell over there. So for somebody to tell you it's hot in Australia all the time is a damn lie, because I've seen pictures of my brother sending pictures in Australia where he's dressed like Eskimos and snow's on the ground. So yeah.
Well,
yeah.
But I'll say this, Wesley. I mean, obviously with the air temp, 80, track temp at 82, everything's just it's absolutely perfect. The only thing that's gonna get hotter is these guys and their brains, because everybody. I mean, every race that goes by, we've already went to 7, we're at 8, we got 9. It just keeps getting closer and closer and closer and closer and closer to running out of time. And these guys know it at this point. This could be their final shot. I don't know how many more rebuys they got. This could be their final shot to try to make it in Saturday night.
You can buy back as many times as you want for the next couple of nights. And then the last chance qualifiers are obviously on Thursday night. Duels Friday. Big race. 7 o'clock Saturday night. Back to green. This is Premier Racing Setups. Dual number qualifier, race number 8. And look at that, with a throwback card to the multi-time World of Outlaw Late Model Series champion, Kid Rocket Josh Richards, the one up in front of Dana Ryan. And we got trouble already. Look out, trouble out of 2.
Kenny Real, one of them going around back there. Big time slide out of the 11. And Kenny Real, serve pro caution, is out once again. John Darnell III getting caught up in it as well. There's Kenny Real. He's able to fire back and carry on. But certainly they went 3 wide. They got some door banging going on over there, Wesley, 1 and 2. It got pretty hectic right there, and everybody just tried to fight over real estate.
I wonder if it's further up.
Watch it again on the replay down on the inside. Watch this as you're looking at Tucker McClendon.
There it is.
And we're 3 wide. Kenny Real in the 11, slams into Vondale, gets across away from Mongold and Miles and others. And then the field, and here's the reason, by the way, that the grass is gone on the infield at Daytona. Back in the day on iRacing, the grass used to be on the infield too. But Jacob, that's the reason why right now you literally have the infield all pavement, and it literally makes this racing where if there's something happening on track, you can get below the double yellow line and you can try to skirmish or duck for cover and try to avoid having more damage on your car if you can avoid the outside safer barrier. Look at all that room they got with their spinning there.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, and that's a big deal, and they got it at the right spot, because there's a lot of accidents that happen off of turn number 2 here at Daytona International Speedway. And certainly, I mean, with the grass, I mean, we've seen it, the grass is literally like ice. I mean, as soon as you hit the grass, you're just sliding and you're just, whatever you hit's when you're going to end up stopping. But, obviously it replicates in real life, as there you see the whole deal of what happened. Real, Mongold, Vondell, everybody kind of door banging one another, trying to get it straightened out. Real got the worst of it and spun around. But like you mentioned, everybody got all that real estate down on the bottom side, and that is absolutely perfect. For all those guys to be able to find a way to get around it and not get caught up in any other mess. Very early on, right here on lap 1, turn 1, if you will, here for qualifier number 8.
Cars are onto the pit lane. We're onto the pit lane. Caution out again here in the early start of this one at Daytona.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
It looks like it's going to be a much more lengthy caution to clean things up. So we will step away as well on the NASRA 360 Racing Network and take a break. Still a long way to go in Premier Racing Setups qualifier number 8 on the road to the NASRA 500 King of Daytona. We'll return in a bit. Time to rock, time to jam.
Hey, Wesley.
Love it.
I know you said that, they can rebuy back as many times as they can. I was just sitting there saying, yeah, some of them probably bought back in every damn time. They finally said, you know what? Fuck it. They might have that mentality. You know what? Fuck it. I bought in this much. I'm out. I mean, you got to think, rebuys, what, $10? You're already about $70 down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, to answer your question, there probably have been a lot of drivers that have played for a lot of paybacks. I can tell you some of the names that stick off of my head right now that I think have been running since Sunday night, since I got on the air with the first qualifier race with Tyler Dittmer. Jacob was Ward. Obviously, John Ward. Mark Vondell comes to mind. David Colbert, Trevor Asronath comes to mind. There's just a couple of the names that I could think of. Maybe Buzzy Mongold. All have been buybacking and racing and buybacking and racing, and yeah.
We're looking down the pit boards again.
I guess you can do it again.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
you do what you
I see
can
it.
out of it.
I see it.
Yeah. I saw it for a second. Yeah.
I see all the pit boards. I want to thank everybody. Yeah, remember, there's Hooters in the pits and there's Hooters across the road.
It's over in there somewhere, isn't it? We're looking.
You know
see
whose
it.
pit
Oh,
board
it's
that is.
there.
Keep on going. Keep on going. Right there. There you go. Yeah.
We're not
We're all
focusing on
adults here. We're all adults here. Put the women and children to bed.
We're going to get in trouble for that.
No. Hold up. Wait a minute. We ain't getting in
I'm
trouble
not-
for that. We
we
ain't
ain't
controlling
doing-
nothing.
Exactly. We ain't doing. Yeah. we
Producer
just-
director.
I mean, Listen, you're just doing a flyby of the pits while they're empty.
Yeah. Just innocent. Just innocent. Fly by through the pits. Very, very innocent.
We're just resetting our cameras. Lap number 4 of 20 laps is again, we are under the caution flag for the first time with an accident coming off for the start in turn number 2. Try this again with Ryan and Morgan on the front row now. There's the 69. There's Ward and Sipple, followed by Brown and Shepard, Miles and Mongold, Elliott, Asronoff. Top 10 as we will look to go back to the green flag here in just a moment. There's still plenty of racing left to go in qualifier number 8. We'll do it again 10, 11, and 12 tomorrow. And then 13, 14, and 15 are actually the 3 last chance races. As we come back out of turn 4, green flag. Let's do it again. 16 to go. Kid Rocket, Ryan's car gone in the number 1 Valvoline colors as they thunder into turn number 1 up the 31 degrees of banking in Daytona.
Yeah, Ryan trying to hold on to it. Wow, Morgan just saw a hole and just shoved it in there and said, I don't care if I'm clear, I'm coming down one way or another. Right in behind Stephen Miles, right in front of Richard Elliott, trying to make it happen. You got what? Top 7, top 8, now top 9. Inside lane moving. One guy jumping down, trying to make it happen is Charlie Morgan up on the top side, trying to wait for the help. And here comes John Ward. Ward trying to go for the lead in 3 and 4.
John Ward on the high side, open the door to Sipple now. On the bottom, he'll battle with Dana Ryan. Ryan from Vienna, West Virginia. Of course, if you did not know, that's the hometown of one of the great super late model races of Showtime, Steve Shaver. Except it looks like Ryan is a Kid Rocket, Josh Richards, or Rocket Man, Josh Richards fan. Sipple down to the bottom. He's got Miles and Ward to deal with. The NASRA is free falling. We got crashing in the back. Holy camole. Trouble. 4, 5, 6 cars littered on the super stretch. Caution out again, and one is that towing company number 9 of Clinton, Maine's Chris Blanchard. Wow.
Yeah, Wesley, I think Chris Blanchard might have just did a bad hole and kind of got himself in a bad spot. That's why he ends up being a part of this Points Poppers instant replay. Check it out one more time. See what happened. You got Buzzy Mongold up top. There's Charlie Morgan. Morgan maybe tried to find a hole, tried to jump down. He did. Yeah. Shot it down there and maybe got it all in a bad spot right there. Obviously, Blanchard going around, the 14 getting involved in it as well. But Blanchard just an innocent bystander down there on the bottom of the racetrack. It all happened with Morgan. By the way. Okay, Joey Katina.
Max Dinda, Max Dinda. Joey Katina in the 14, Max Dinda in the 48, the blue 48. Dude Wipe Century, some other cars. There it is again. Watch the replay. Buzzy Mongold up top and just ran out of room. Wow, look at that. I mean, Slim Chicken's car, 69. Look at that. Nowhere to go for Charlie Morgan or others, and that's what caused it. Wow.
Well, I mean, we saw Charlie Morgan a while ago when he, was up on the top side. He saw a hole, and he just shoved it down there on the bottom side right in front of Richard Elliott. And he done the same thing this time around. The only difference is the first time he was clear by inches and no harm, no foul. This time around, watch what happens. Joey Katina already coming, already rolling. He jumps down, but Gatina's already in the gas. He can't lift out of it. He ends up coming down, gets into Blanchard, and then it's pretty much game over. Blanchard, innocent bystander, he gets involved. Buzzy Mongo goes around, others involved as well. And Chris Blanchard's got to be sitting there thinking, how? I mean, I'm sponsoring the NASRA 500. How the hell am I getting caught up in all these wrecks?
And by the way, it just goes to tell you, by the way, if you're a sponsor out there, even though you want to be a sponsor for the event, it doesn't mean that you lock yourself in. You got to go through the
ringer,
the trials and tribulations to put yourself in to this big event, no doubt. But by the way, thanks though to that towing company, Chris Blanchard again. They are sponsoring the big one coming up. And where the hell is Jeff Merck?
Where's Jeff Merck?
Where is Jeff Merck? Where is our defending NASRA Cup Series champion? I mean, he really hasn't been at a lot of races in a while.
No, he hasn't. The last
send
time.
out this damn search party for him or something, man.
Well, I'm sure Tristan Bruce is out there in the live chat. Tristan's got to be out there in the live chat. He was in the first one. T. Bruce has got to be out there in the live chat. T. Bruce, where is Jeff Merck? Why is he not here? Why is he trying, or why is he not trying to get into the NASRA 500? Tristan, please tell us.
Well, yeah, I can't say. I was going to say why, lady, why. I was going to break some Alabama, but I can't do that because he's not a lady. He's a man.
Where's Jeff Merck?
Why, buddy? Why? All right, here we go. Where is he, though? Seriously.
Let's talk about the endurance race coming up, too. The Prosper.
Hey, guys, don't forget, coming up in a few weeks, less than 12 days from tonight. Actually, tonight, for that matter. It is the Prosper Engineering Roval, 2 hours at Charlotte, 2 hours at the Roval at Charlotte, the brand new Prosper Engineering Endurance Series, GT3 cars, 18-week season, bi-weekly. And he's on a cruise. Well, that explains it. Son of a
Picked a
biscuit.
hell of a time for
Oh.
that. Hell of a time to
Picked
go
a
on a
hell of a
cruise.
time to go on a damn
No
cruise, didn't he?
kidding.
Oh, that's right. Didn't he say he wasn't going to be able to make it? That's right. He did too, didn't he? I think he said-
Jonathan Cofield. Where's Jonathan Cofield at? Where's our
Cofield.
defending DSR Truck Series champion at? You know, where's all these guys? Come on, you know. I mean, this. I'm not taking anything away from the fact that this is a big event for NASRA, but you would think your NASRA contingent and champions, you know, Jacob
Well, we do
would
have
want to be a.
MDW.
Well, I mean,
We've
yeah,
got-
that's great, but I mean,
yeah,
you
we've
there's.
got,
I mean, you would think you'd want to see a lot more of the NASRA regulars run this thing, for sure. I mean, I'm just being honest. I got beef.
Oh,
Bring the
you got
damn
beef?
bell.
Oh, do we get
Bring it,
beef?
Jacob.
Hell yeah, I got beef.
Bring it, Jacob.
Hit it.
We got beef. NASRA guys, where are you? Like seriously, I know it's a big race, and we got a lot of new
Are they having
guys.
your
but
cows in your
where-
backyard there, Jacob? For that
Yeah,
still
you have
hanging
cows.
out?
He said you have
No.
cows in your backyard.
Jacob's out there. You got beef for sure, boy.
No, we ain't got cows in the backyard. No. We got a picket fence and a bunch of trees right behind us. So yeah,
You've actually got
yeah,
a fence.
no
Not many
cows.
people in the States have fences on their properties, which we were surprised at when I was talking to my brother. the
Well,
other
I
day.
rent,
We all
and
got
the
fences
fence
on
was
the
here when I
property.
moved in 5 years ago. So I mean, you know, it is what it is.
You
I
have a
mean,
fence around your place, Bez?
no, no, it's not around us. It's just
Fence.
behind us. It's all.
Fence. Yeah, I live out in the middle of.
Well,
I
it's
live
just that-
a friggin' block from the courthouse.
I'll
Okay,
unmute myself.
I live a block
I'll
from the
unmute myself.
courthouse,
It's just that
Jacob.
in Australia, everybody's got dogs and stuff like that. So of course, you know, the dog runs around the yard. But you guys,
We
in the
got
States,
one of
there's a
those-
lot of people
We
don't
got
have
one of them
fences. So where does your
electrical.
dog hang
No,
out?
hell, we got one of them electric leashes. You know, that damn thing wants to run in the highway. He gets a nice shock of his life. He was,
Damn, right.
who's a good boy? Don't
Who's a
go in
good
the
boy?
road.
I want to ask the
Don't
chat
do
how many of you out there have a fence around? If you have a house out there, how many of you have a fence around there? Because it's almost
Yeah. How
mandatory.
many of you
in
out there's
Australia to
got a
have
fence around your house? How many out there has got a fence around their house? 41 of you watching live. How many have you? Light it up. Let us know.
My house. I'm just being honest. You know, we just put a dog collar with an electric
Wait.
thing on him. You know, one of them electric.
That-
What do you
really?
call them? Shock collars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he'll
That's
no Chance Wayne will friggin' run away, man. He'll run in the damn road and run
Well, you
across
wouldn't run
the
anywhere
yard.
if
He'll
you've
go
got a fence
everywhere.
around your property, would you?
Now, if I put that little shock collar on his ass, he ain't going nowhere either.
We're gonna get done for animal cruelty on this network.
No, I'm not.
We're done.
I didn't do anything wrong. It's to get his attention and keep him in the yard. We're back underway. Anything animal cruelty in that. That's just to keep
No.
him in his perimeter. That's his fence line, if you will.
Lovely place.
Remember that movie, Life? This here's the gun line. You cross it, you get shot.
Yeah.
No, there's Oh my goodness. All right, Jacob, quit laughing. Time to go back to work. Ryan and Simple, they battle for the lead with now Miles and Ward. Door to door as they go to 3.
God help us. It's Simple up here trying to make it happen with Dana Ryan up here. Stephen Miles, John Ward trying to make it happen. Third lane starting to work back there in the back. Now it falls back, goes back double file. Simple leads that lap. Got a whole lot of help from Stephen Miles that worked away into turn 1.
The Ramon of Nazareth
Oh,
is
shut
coming up. Brandon Brudford. And where the hell did the sun go? The sun's gone down, I guess. All of a sudden, it looks like we're going into the night. Down the back straightaway, Jacob. Look at this. It's Simple now. Leads them. Throws a block. Throws a block on Ryan and Miles. Who are you going to open the door to? Everybody works their way halfway, by the way. 10 down, 10 to go. It's 9 remaining when they come thundering off the line out of 4.
Yeah, and Simple got a big-time jump. Actually, Stephen Miles going to slide back. John Ward slides right up in front of Stephen Miles. Going to lead this outside lane. Inside, a little bit more packed up than the others is, or the inside lane, rather. Outside, trying to make it happen one way or another. Now Miles gets up to the back door of Ward. He shoves him up there, side by side, fender to fender, door to door, coming off of turn 2. Ward has the advantage. Miles absolutely wearing him out. Locking bumper shoves Ward to the lead. Miles will go to second. Here comes Richard Elliott. Miles is going to hang Ward out. He's going to dive to the inside and get around Ward for the lead in 3 and 4.
I feel like we need to cut the lights on, man. It's getting dark all of a sudden. Maybe a storm's on the horizon as they come thundering through the triangle, coming out of turn 4, down to the inside. Miles down to the bottom of the apron. Here they come to the line. 8 to go. Inside, Simple. Then he's got Ward. Ward up top. The green and black number 92 with a push there by Elliott. This all goes on into 1 and 2 again.
Yeah, Ward trying to keep it up on the top side, third lane, way back there. One driver obviously hung out to dry big time. Ward trying to make something happen on the top side. Got Elliott right behind him. And Stephen Miles, he's got Nick Simple lined up behind him. Owen Scrage up here in this, as well as Ryan Creech, Shepard, all these old boys working it out. Hit the like and subscribe with 40 of you watching us, Ward and Miles, door to door off turn 4.
Side by side as they now work off through the tri-oval, coming back across start finish through the restart zone. Everybody now door to door. Here comes Ward now. He'll get a burst of momentum on the outside lane or the middle lane, trying to get that third lane going. Ixnay on that. Ward to the bottom. He'll go to the inside. And we got one spinning. Oh no, trouble, car on the wall.
That'll be a caution.
Gosh it out in turn 1 and 2.
Who is it? It's the.
Looked like maybe it was Owen Scrage in the 05 possibly that got caught up in that one, got spun around. Owen Scrage, I think he was the one that got tagged, and there he is. And boy, he is blown up.
Scrage.
Good Lord, smoke pouring out of the 05. Pulse Pumpers instant replay. I think he might have got a little bit of door bang action right here going into 1 and 2, Wesley. We'll see what happens. Ryan down on the inside. Was there contact? Yeah. Hell, he actually got loose, come down into Ryan and lost it on his own. Wow. And then after that, everybody comes through here and bam, head on to the outside retaining wall. Owen Scrage had a good night going, but he's going to come up short.
And the driver out of course, Florida and Illinois. Illinois in the 75, Nick Sipple. He got hit in the right rear from the machine of that driver of the 05 of the driver again of Scrage, Owen Scrage from Orlando, Florida. Nowhere to go for that guy to go as he goes around in the Pulse Poppers entry. Here's a look at it one more time. Watch Owen Scrage right there. Contact between Sipple and actually the one of Dana Ryan. And then this caused the chain effect of putting more cars in the accident again. And another late race caution, if you will, Jacob Reeves, with now, 5 laps to go here in qualifier race number 8.
Yeah, and it'll really depend on when we go back. Green is riding on board with Owen Scrage. Oh, Lord, this is going to be a hard impact right here. Big time. Bam! Straight in the outside retaining wall and then literally gets knocked around like a pinball. We were talking about bumper cars a while ago.
But
more like a bumper car getting knocked into him.
Not many cars caught up in it, though. I mean, it wasn't a multi-car crash. It was just Scrage, and maybe the 41 might have got a piece of it, maybe another one. So 5 laps to go. Caution out. There's John Ward, okay? Here's a guy that's literally been on the damn entry list and buying back since Sunday night. I can tell you that much. The driver of the number 92, this guy's relentless. He won't go away. The man that lives in Valdosta, Georgia, and they are the home of delicious onions. And I hate onions. Vidalia onions, yeah, Valdosta, Georgia. Georgia, very, very popular for onions down there, Valdosta.
I will say this, you drive through that area, you drive through Valdosta, you will smell the onions. It will literally make you cry while you're driving down the interstate going through Valdosta. I mean, that is how the stench is. I've been through Valdosta. You will smell it going down the interstate. That is, I mean, it will literally bring tears to your eyes. And that's a bad thing.
Jesus.
That's a bad thing. You know what, Wesley, real quick, I got beef.
Oh, I hate
Uh-oh.
bringing onions.
We
Ding,
got
ding,
beef.
ding, ding,
Ring
ding,
the
ding,
bell.
ding. We both agree. I hate onions.
No.
I hate onions. Yeah.
But it'll make you cry going down the interstate. Wouldn't you not want to be crying going down the interstate at 70 miles an hour with people all over you? Think about it. Just saying.
I agree.
Sounds stupid. A lot of
I
you may
agree.
think it's stupid,
Yeah.
but seriously, I mean, think about it.
The life you save might be your own.
They're saying it's a home of the flying cars. And also, Jesus Saves says hello.
Oh yeah, Valdosta is the home of the flying cars, and also a really good football team in Valdosta. The Valdosta Wildcats, I think, is where they are. They're like one of the top teams in the nation when it comes to football. Why they love their football in Valdosta, Georgia, man. I tell you. So, yeah, and it's right down the road from a racetrack that I announced at the Needmore Speedway in Needmore, Georgia, or Moultrie, Georgia. I'll be down there in March at the Southern Heritage Classic. But this is the NASRA 500. King of Daytona. I see they ain't gave Dean the new logo yet. Presented by that towing company. Still called Blanchard's. They need to give you the new logo.
Yeah, they haven't given it to me yet. He said he'll give it to me next couple of days.
That towing company, right? I mean,
well,
that's actually what it's called now. We don't call it Blanchard's Towing and Recovery anymore.
Well,
that towing company.
We haven't got a new logo, so we are calling it.
Changed his name. Yeah. Hit that QR code. I think it works. I'll check it again. Make sure it does.
Check it again. Pretty sure.
That's what's right. Yeah, it does. It does. Well, one day it didn't work, you know. I mean, you know.
The first day. That's because Discord changes its after a while it
wanted to make sure we had it right, so we did. But,
yeah.
By the way, we'll do it again tomorrow, night number 4, with the road to Daytona, the King of Daytona, the NASRA 500, the road of King of Daytona continues. So, yeah. And Jacob, John Ward trying to finally break through and win one of his qualifier races. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a big deal right there for John Ward. I mean, you mentioned it a second ago. I mean, just how many times he has bought into this, you know, just trying to get into this thing and trying to make it and lock himself in. If he gets it done right here, if he's able to win it right here in qualifier 8, win this sucker and get himself locked in. I mean, hell, he's got the logo right there on the car. I mean, come on, show a little bit of love right here. I mean, give the man a spot in there. He's got the logo on the car. Hook the man up. But seriously, if he's able to pull it off, like you said, he's been in every damn one of them. If he can get it done, if he can win it here in qualifier 8 and lock himself in, that you know, I mentioned it a while ago, you know, possibly you would see guys that have won, possibly, if they could, get back in there and race. John Ward wouldn't. He'd be the one out of everybody that would say, nope, screw it, I'm packing up, I'm going to the house, I'll see you Friday night for the duels, and I'll see you Saturday night for the 500. If he can win it here tonight, he ain't racing no more this week. Guarantee you, unless it's Friday night and Saturday night, that'll be the only time you see him.
John Ward, you're on board with him. Ready to bring him back to green, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, this wraps up our 3rd caution. They'll come to the line. It will be 3 laps to go. They still have a chance at a green-white checker also. Underway, green flag. And look at Ward with another great launch over Seppel and Miles and Elliott. And watch out for Ryan. He started on the pole. He's back up in that Valvoline. Rocket Man Josh Richards, number 1 to 5th as they thunder into turn number 2 to the super stretch.
John Ward got a big-time advantage. Nick Sipple right behind him. Here's Richard Elliott trying to make this inside lane roll. Ryan down there on the bottom side. Inside lane, fired off big time. Now front 4. Now 5 of them getting all clear going into 3. 5th one is Trevor Ashburnoff trying to make it happen. Top 5 single file and then a double file through the rest of the field. John Ward leads all of them off turn 4.
Through 3 and 4 coming down to the line. It is Ward. Ward, Sipple, Elliott, Ryan, Ashburnoff. Single file as they go down into turn number 1 and 2. A little bump there, a little bump here, a little bump there. Penultimate race, or penultimate lap of the race going on. Qualifier 8, it's Ward leading them to the back straightaway in 2.
Yeah, and he is really watching that mirror. He's probably driving. Oh, no, they're door banging. Everybody spins. Got a couple of them spinning back there in the back. No caution yet on the speedway. They're still racing. And now they're wrecking back there for the 4th spot. They're probably going to throw the caution this time around. And yes, Sir Pro caution is out. Elliott was going after Ward, but caution is out. And that will halt the action.
What's going on? Where does it all
Massive
start?
crash, 3 different locations on the racetrack. 4th Surf Pro Yellow Pulse Popper instant replay forthcoming. I mean, take your pick. Multiple accidents everywhere, right?
Happens.
Yeah,
just
this was the first one
really
right here,
churchy.
Wesley. This
Wow.
is not the one that brought the caution out. Dave Calvert or David Calvert in the 41 kind of going around. This was back at the back, and I think race directors was going to let this go on, but
I don't know.
then all hell ended
don't
up
know
breaking
what
loose in
happened.
3 and 4, coming to the white flag, and then it was they pretty much had to throw it. You see the smoke and chaos and everything. Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoever that is, they
That's
wow. What?
That's
Yeah, I mean,
Dinda.
there you go. I mean, that boy right there, he is lucky right there. Even though he may not end up winning the race, I would still go get a damn lottery ticket on that one because he could have straight up drilled somebody. But there's what the caution was
Dang.
for, with about 4 or 5 of them going all the way to the white flag. They had to throw the caution. It was damn near track blocker. And then wrecking coming out of 4, others getting involved. Mark Vondale ends up getting into somebody. They end up going and hitting the inside
Right.
retaining wall as well. Now, actually, Vondale was able to save it, but multiple accidents right there coming to the white flag here in qualifier 8.
Yeah, tough break there. Watch it one more time from above with the 59 of Vondell and the
So there's
3. All that's
something up
happened
the
in front of
front,
him. That's the 1 of Dana Ryan into Asronoth.
Down the road.
Miles
Okay.
stacks up and gets on the binders. The 89 spinning. And there it is right there. The 3 and the 59. A little checkup move, if you will, there by Vondell. And Vondell into the other car. Brown's
Dana Ryan.
automotive entry, and that's what
Gotta
happened.
find
So
Dana Ryan.
Mark Vondell might be okay, actually. Dana Ryan's in the 001. The Kid Rocket car, the Rocket Man. If you are a fan of dirt racing, you remember the Rocket, Kid Rocket, or Rocket Man, Josh Richards.
There.
That's his car from Vienna, West Virginia. You're on board with Dana Ryan, and that's what happened to him. Wow.
I mean, it honestly looked like, Wesley, that Stephen Miles was actually saw a hole, was going to go 3 wide, and the hole just was not there. Astronaut was already up on the top side. He was already coming down. Watch it again. You see Ryan, you see Miles in the 24, Astronaut in the 89 up on the top side. Watch where Miles goes. There is a hole. There is a hole. It's not big, but there is one there. He was coming down. And then it's game over after that. Ends up hooking into Astronaut. He goes down in the Rhine. They come up the hill. And it's pretty much a free-for-all. It's game over after that. Everybody's spinning, sliding, crunching, sparks flying, smoke everywhere. Caution out once again.
Another caution puts us under another chance at overtime. A 2-lap shootout when we return from Daytona. Can John Ward finally break through and win? Qualifier number 8. The finish is next.
Rock this motherfucker off the roof.
And now it's Roughman Racing, and 2 car lengths ahead is John Ward on Richard Elliott, Nick Sipple. Nick Sipple's coming in. The light.
Great. Anyway, let's
Simple
get live.
Nick.
Go 5, 4, 3,
Like that.
2, 1. We're live. We are live.
Oh, welcome back to Daytona, everybody. 1 to go indication being given. We are going to try to do this again.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Look at the expensive damage list. Oh, that's going to cost.
Drivers making repairs, how long or minutes it will take, how many positions they have lost. There it is.
That's what current position they're in.
That's heartbreak right there, Jacob. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's the EDL list is what that is. I mean, that's the expensive damage list, obviously, that our great producer Dean Hopton was talking about right there. But that's what it looks like. That's everybody getting repairs, trying to get back in this thing. And most of those drivers that you see right there getting all that damage fixed, most of them, I mean, nobody's in the top 10. None of them is. Everybody is outside of the top 10. Most of them outside the top 15. And that's what's going to happen when you get in, or when you get damage at these super speedways. You're gonna have some serious damage. I mean, obviously with the arrow, and then as hard as the hits is, you end up having worse than that. With engine damages and parts and all that other stuff. So, but
Keep an
that's
eye
what
out
these
for Joey
qualifiers is,
Creech
though.
there. I think Joey's done
Wesley,
the biggest
that
game.
is what these races is about. 20 laps, and it's foot to the floor and rocking and rolling, and nobody's slowing down. I mean, you ain't got a whole lot of time. You got to try to get to the front to try to win it, to lock yourself into the big one on Saturday.
Hell, we'll try it again. As plenty of racing remains even after tonight. We'll do it again for night 4 tomorrow. The last chance qualifiers on Thursday, the duels Friday, and the big race, 500 miles. The field will be set Friday night. We'll know who they are. Racing the race at 7 Eastern, 6 Central on Saturday in the NASRA 500 King of Daytona. Back underway, green flag as John Ward from Valdosta hitting his marks. Here comes Elliott on the inside. That's Richard Elliott. Nick Sipple will follow. Will they play nice? They get one more shot at it. They're on the back straightaway looking for the white flag next time around.
Yeah, Richard Elliott right in behind John Ward, Nick Sipple, Kenny Real, Aiden Howard. Aiden Howard up 17 spots in the 055. What it would mean for him if all hell was to break loose in front of him and get through it, he could end up winning qualifier 8 and making it all the way after all the way starting at the back. Ward leads him off turn 4 with Elliott and Sipple behind him.
Got the Home Depot car crashing behind them in the back, but they do cross the stripe. Leaders race on and take it. Darren's detail and shine. 1 to go. Ward, Elliott looking to play cat and mouse with Sipple, Real, and Howard watching on. We're all in a stalemate. It's a conga line as they rumble into.
Long line, couple of them double wide, way back there in the back. Who's going to make the first move? Elliott stays right in line. Sipple stays right in line. Kenny Real, Aiden Howard, all of them staying in line right in behind John Ward. Still looking, a couple of them trying to make it. Maybe take it right here off of turn 4. Elliott shoving Ward. May try to go for the pass right here off turn 4.
Ward now trying to get set up by Elliott. He'll look high. He'll look low. He can't get there. Everybody cannot climb either. It's going to be John Ward as now the field implodes behind him in the back on the cool down lap. John Ward from Valdosta, Georgia is going to win in the Premier Racing Setups qualifier number 8.
How about that? I mean, as many times as he started this week, he finally got it done, and I'm sure he is tickled to death about that, to be able to say that he will be racing Saturday in the NASRA 500 King of Daytona. And John Ward's got to be ecstatic about that. Richard Elliott, I'm surprised, never made a move. Never took a shot, never tried to jump to the outside. Sipple didn't do nothing. Real really didn't do nothing. None of them did. They just all followed John Ward across the line. Not sure if maybe they was working together or what, but in the end, John Ward, he gets the win.
When it's all said and done, John Ward, Richard Elliott, Nick Sipple, 1 through 3 when it's all said and done. We'll talk to them in a moment in the Florida Cabinet Distributors Winner's Circle post-race interviews. Kenny Real, Aiden Howard, John Darnell III, if they haven't already transferred to the duels on Friday, they're in it now by the top 6. Matthew Dula, Nathan Brown, Dylan Ast, as well as Matthew Lee, your top 10. There it is.
Yep, right behind him, Sterling Thies, obviously finishing in the 11th spot, with Tucker McClendon finishing at 12th. Matthew Patton finishes 13th. Joey Creech 14th. Mark Vondell will finish 15th. Stephen Miles 16th. Josh Nelms will get 17th. Buzzy Mongo rounded out the top 18. Most of these drivers, good possibility you'll see them in qualifier number 9. And rounding out the top 20 is Dustin Shepard and Max Donda.
David Calvert and Dave Calvert, 21st, 22nd. Dustin Cowan, Charlie Morgan up in the front earlier, fell back in the end. Top 25 for him, along with Curtis Banks. Dana Ryan, the pole man, crashed out, 26. Trevor Aspernoth, William Haley, Owen Scrage, Chris Blanchard, Joey Gattina. The 31 car field when the checker flag fell at the end of Premier Racing Setups qualifier number 8. That race is presented by Premier Racing Setups. Remember, mention NASRA in checkout. Get 15% off for your order. 15% also goes back into NASRA's pocket. We take a break. We talk to the podium. John Ward, he's been trying to run qualifiers since Sunday. Fine back. Finally winning qualifier 8. We talk to him next. What's our time we have for interviews, John? Ding.
I'll ask Cody. He's in the chat. That's in the chat room. So, time. Just drag him up and just tell him just one question each, and wrap up.
Okay. All right.
Pull them in because
Take responses after they talk to me, whether or not they'll actually do it or not. That's them.
They don't mention the sponsors. That's on them.
Yep.
Guys, we're going to do this quickly. They're telling us to make interviews fast. We're going to ask you one question each, Jacob and I, starting with the winner. If you don't mention your sponsor, by the time them 2 questions are done, we go to the next driver. Congratulations, John.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Took you long enough, I will say that.
Oh,
man, I've tried every race. I've changed paint schemes. I've changed Discord numbers.
You know what they say, John? The squeaky wheel gets all the oil. You see, so you're squeaking.
I tell you what, the race before, when I locked into the door, it took a lot of pressure off, and I could race a lot better without all that pressure.
We're gonna go live, guys. Sorry to cut you off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back here at Daytona as we continue on with our qualifier number 8 presented by Premier Racing Setups, and this is the Florida Cabinet Distributors post-race winner circle interviews. There's the podium and the man from Valdosta, John Ward. Finally, John, right? I mean, you've been trying since Sunday night. You break through and win the duel. Congratulations, sir.
Yeah, man, you ain't lying there. It feels good to be locked in for sure to the main event. I know the last race I raced about every one of these and got in a wreck or wrecked myself, and it's not been good. So I figured one of these times I'll get it, and it finally happened, and I'm excited. Richard, he didn't jump out on me at the end, and that was great, and I made it, and I'm happy, thrilled.
And John, I'll ask you this as well. I mean, it's like Wesley said, like we were talking about and everything, all the way from Sunday, and it took you 3 nights to get it. Is there a better appreciation for running in these qualifying races to have to wait a couple of nights to be able to try to lock yourself in, rather than just it being a one and done? You actually had to wait it out. Is there a more of appreciation for this win and being able to get into Saturday night?
Oh yes, most definitely. Like when you don't get it that first couple tries, you start thinking, hey, if I only got a few more, if I don't get up in there, this is coming down to a couple nights left, and it gets closer. You get nervous and you don't think you're gonna make it, and it definitely changes your mood and the way you race and all that. It definitely affects that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's the thoughts of John Ward. He is finally locked in to the NASRA 500 King of Daytona duels. Now, here's the deal. He had already locked in from finishing in other positions, but because of finally winning, that ups him up to a better starting position. So that is John. Let's grab now the man that will finish in the 2nd position, and that is Richard Elliott for McCullough Motorsports as well. Richard, your take of getting that 0-2 to P2 when it's all said and done. I noticed, though, you didn't break out of line. Why did you not go after Ward for the win?
I have not made it out of a qualifier in NASRA or any other big races. I was in 2nd. I wasn't going to make any wrong move, just push him. I'm running this next race, and we'll go out and try and win it.
Smart thinking.
I mean, yeah, you can't ask for much more than that one right there. And Richard, I mean, these races, I look at them as they're fast and furious. And you mentioned it a second ago. Is it more about just trying to survive rather than skill in these qualifying races to try to finish up at the front?
It's to me, it's 50-50. There's plenty of skill involved, but God, you got to be lucky and not get caught up in some of the wrecks. It's easy to get caught up in something that has nothing to do with you. But yeah, I say it's 50-50. Once you get up front, then your skills got to show up to keep yourself up there.
So the man from Little River Academy is locked in. No matter what happens, he at least is in the duels on Friday, but he will buy back in for race 9, which is on deck coming up next. Let's grab now the man that finishes in third. And our part of our podium is Nick Sipple in the Freddie Basnez Foundation entry number 75. And Nick Sipple out of Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City. Got to be happy. And Nick, you're taking this race, obviously, man, staying out of trouble and finishing in third.
Yes, sir.
Nick, do you have a comment?
Yeah, I got
Go
you.
ahead.
First qualifying race I ran, so I'm happy to go one and done and be able to lock myself into a duel. And yeah, it was a clean race. I thought everyone did a good job. Thank you, Steven Miles. My teammate was in there working with me. He got wrecked at the end, but he was able to get me towards the front and keep me up there. Wish I was able to make a move for the win there at the end, but I respect everyone at the front for staying put and doing what they did.
And Nick, I mean, you mentioned it. Obviously, you're able to lock yourself in at least to the duel to at least get to Friday night. It seems to me like there's a lot of these guys that especially if it's your first shot or whatever, that really your main goal ain't even to try to win the damn race. It's just to try to be in position just to lock yourself into the duels is what it's starting to sound like everybody's really going for. Nobody's really worried about the win, and knowing that you could lock yourself into Saturday, it sounds to me like everybody's just trying to figure out a damn way just to get to Friday.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. There's so much competition, so you definitely want to have that security to be able to get to the duels. And I know the strategy is for a lot of people to lock themselves in the duels and then really push hard the next couple races to try and lock themselves into the main event. I don't got $10 to be thrown around, so I'm one and done. I'm racing the duel on Friday and hoping I can finish top 12.
There you go. So you heard what Nick Sipple just said from Chicago. He said, man, I just want to run and make it into Friday. And listen, I think that's the smart thing, obviously. You can't even think about Saturday. Can't even think about running the NASRA 500 on Saturday. You just got to figure out a way to get through the duels in those 2 dual races on Friday night. And that's exactly the plan that some of these guys have on their exit strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your podium drivers at the conclusion of Premier Racing Setups qualifier number 8, and that wraps up the Florida Cabinet Distributors post-race interviews. John Ward, Richard Elliott, Nick Sipple again on the podium, and we're going to go off the air. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell, because that's the only way to keep up with our coverage of the continuation in the King of Daytona, the NASRA 500. When we come back, cops, not the police, concerns of police survivors qualifier number 9, as John Ward Jacob wins finally after trying since Sunday. Your final take as we wrap it up here at Daytona. Get ready for the nightcap next.
I mean, fast and furious, baby. I mean, that's what these races is all about. 20 laps, just send it and just pray. And yeah, I mean, get a little bit of luck on your side and finally be able to triumph. And, John Ward able to pull it off. And got to give him mad props on this right here. I mean, just staying in it, not giving up. And finally, he can actually rest easy, go through the duels, ain't got a damn thing to worry about. He knows he's racing on Saturday, so good on John Ward to fight through everything.
The 9th qualifier of the week, the 3rd one of the night. We wrap it up. Thanks again, as always, to everybody at NASRA, Brady LaBeouf, Cody Dodd, TJ Moore, everybody. John Ward from Valdosta, the Georgia man, winning Premier Racing Setups qualifier 8. For our man Bigglestein Hopton On production for the redneck announcer Jacob Reeves, I'm Wesley Outland. We got one more to go. Cops Qualifier 9 is next.
Perfect.
Woohoo!
This is going to end right now. Right at the end of the transition.
Damn! Perfect.
You guys could nail that any perfect. I mean, man, I'm going to Hollywood right now. Just give me an Oscar. I've got the production done. You guys are the actors. You're getting your
Dean's got a
our
hard on that
Golden
can hold
Globes.
up the
Yeah.
Oscar. Yeah.
I got
yeah.
an
Keep
Oscar
the
for best
fight's
director. We
name
got best
out
actors
your
here.
fucking mouth. Jacob Reeves just slapped the shit out of me.
That's iRacing. That's iRacing coming up to us. Instead, Will Smith would be the
Jesus.
iRacing director going, keep our fucking game out of your fucking mouth.
Jacob Reeves just slapped the shit out of me.
I don't.
You
Oh,
fucking Sam.
Jesus.
Let me
Stop
send you
talking
this
trash
video.
about iRacing.
I don't know if we got time if you can sit here and watch it, but I don't know.
I saw
Well,
that
well, I
video.
think I already sent it.
I
No,
haven't-
no,
you
no,
sent it to me.
no,
I haven't
no. I
had a
haven't
chance to
sent
watch
it
it
yet. Yeah,
I
it's David.
It's baby Jacob.
Yeah, he rolled over.
Little baby Jacob. Oh wow,
First time.
little baby Jacob.
We was
Baby
trying to get
Jacob
him to
rolled
roll
over.
over. We was
Oh, wow.
trying and trying and trying and trying, and he finally did
Roll
it.
over, boy.
And then the damnedest thing was right after he did it, he rolled over 4
Roll
more
over.
times right after that. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, dude, I cried. I did, dude. We were, oh, yeah, we were
Do you
happy.
know what he hears? He's probably hearing when you're broadcasting, going, "Oh, he's just rolled over," and then your baby's going, "Roll over, okay."
He ain't hearing a damn thing right now. He's in there dreaming. He is asleep. I hope he's
Get
asleep.
that.
He still hears you subconsciously.
I'm sure he does.
I love that he's got his. I love that he's got racing clothes on, Jacob. I love that he's got.
Yeah.
Got on
His chicken flag.
checkered
I'm telling you, baby. Like he loves watching race cars. He loves watching cars. He loves all that stuff, man. We're gonna have a Lightning McQueen deal for him. We're gonna have a Lightning McQueen for him for his birthday.
The French Formula One
The
driver.
Daytona cars. I see Jackson Storm. I see the cars. I see all that. Yeah.
Yeah, matter of fact, he's 6 months old tomorrow.
Isn't this a concern for
No shit.
survivors?
Yes,
Qualified
it's
10?
Cops qualifier number 9 is what it is.
Oh, number 9.
Talking about race
I'm in the
cars
wrong
and
one.
speed, and we got the cops as the sponsor on
Oh,
this
shit,
one
number
too.
9.
Shit.
Oh, okay, I
Come
see.
on, Jacob. You set that shit up, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Not
No,
you,
I did
Jacob.
not.
Dean.
Oh,
Dean
oh,
set
Dean.
it up.
Oh
Dean
yeah, no,
set it
it's
up.
just that the Cody added a couple more to the YouTube channel, so I've I gotta make sure I grab the right one. Copy, put the key in. God damn it, I hate that screen goes.
It's
up.
already hot.
Do you know how hard it is when iRacing just decides to put it on one screen and I want it to be on the other screen? So if I
Make sure the
and the only way
bags
to
and the
move
chips
it,
stuff don't get
the
burnt.
only way to move it is to hit. I don't know if you guys don't know it. You got to hit Control, Shift, and an arrow key to move it to the other monitor. That's. You
I have
gotta know
no
the
idea what the
shortcut,
hell
or
that
you're
means. I
screwed.
don't know.
You can't move it unless you move it to the other screen. You got to know the shortcuts because you can't drag it. No way to drag in that. All right, let's get that turned off. Let's get cops turned on, and that's fine. We're gonna make that qualifier 9.
They got 3 minutes left of
9.
qualifying, so
Try.
we're good on time. No, I mean, I'm not
9.
trying to fuck you up. I'm just saying we're good on time. You know, let's not do
Yeah,
anything.
thank
You
you.
know, you're good.
I'm just gonna
so.
hit the show grid as well too, so I've actually got the so I've got the graphics.
The
pre-loaded
Rams
as
and the
well, too.
Panthers play at 4:30 Saturday night. My Steelers play next Monday night.
Oh, you own them?
Yeah, I own them both. Yep.
How many shares you got in them? They're your Steelers. I didn't think you were the general manager. I know what you mean. I just like how you guys call like people call they're like it's my team. It's like it's my team. I own that team. You don't own that team. Support them.
You don't own shit.
Wasn't that Seinfeld had a joke about like how people support the actual colors of teams? Like
Hey guys, just wanted to tell y'all, each and every one of y'all, thank y'all for the love, thank y'all for the support. Keep it up with the live channel, keep it up with everything that we got going on here. Redneck and Acid Productions. Hopefully y'all enjoying the content. Hopefully y'all enjoying the radio broadcasting the qualifying night number 3 with the NASRA 500, the King of Daytona. So everybody kick back, relax. If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe to Redneck and Acid Productions and also to the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Let's get back to the content.
They're in qualifying still. Well, we're actually a little ahead. Oh, you want sound? Is the sound working for you, Wes?
No, not yet. No sound.
Okay.
No sound. Let
Alright,
me
let
sound.
me read it.
Engineer sound.
Being good shit right
Yeah.
now.
It was streaming, but it's
Oh,
I
no,
had to stop
there
and
it is.
start it again.
There we go. We got it now. We got it.
That'll be out. We're live. Well, on
Alright.
on NASRA.
Hey, this is only a short grid, guys. Are you sure we're gonna have enough qualifying buybacks for tomorrow? We can't even. We're not gonna even fill this grid.
Somebody will buy back. I mean, hell.
That's what they wanted. They wanted all these. They wanted less than 20 cars for each qualifier race. They had over 30.
They'll have 25.
Somebody will buy
maybe,
back
26
in.
on this one.
The hell's that?
You think about it. You win, you're locked in for Saturday. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody
true.
gonna turn that shit down.
Last chance qualifiers are gonna murder them, isn't it? All right.
Nobody gonna turn that shit down.
I'm racing too on the main race. I've already got an automatic buy-in.
Oh, push.
They let me in. They said, "Yeah, you can come in." I'm like, "Awesome." I got the best guy in Australia racing for me under my name.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
He can't do it. I was gonna get him in. Do you
Well,
remember him, Wesley? From the
how the hell are you gonna be able to show your
I'm
racing? See, that's what I was
I
getting
could
at.
share it with
See,
him.
it was bullshit.
Yeah, but I can't broadcast at the same time. You remember what's his name? Wesley, the guy that won the Tuesdays and the Thursdays.
Absolutely. Believe me, I know.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to.
I'm hearing cars, but I'm not hearing the music or any of that stuff.
No,
so.
that's nothing because there's no music at the moment. Well, you won't. It's fine. Let's go live to the screen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We welcome you back to the virtual World Center of Racing at Daytona. And it is time for qualifier number 9. It's presented by the Cops. Concerns of police survivors. Cops qualifier 9. As always, I want to say thank you to Cops Truck Series every Friday night. And it's all part of the road to continue to the NASRA 500 King of Daytona. Jacob Reeves, Wesley Outland, Binglestein hopped in on production, and we are about ready to introduce the lineup. Let's get it going. We'll do it again tomorrow night with the final night of the qualifying races. And then Thursday, the last chance qualifiers. Friday, the duels, the big race with Matthew Lee, Nathan Brown front row. NASRA 500 Saturday night. Hey, Brandon Broadfoot and Dana Ryan on row number 2. Brandon Broadfoot won the last NASRA Cup race of 2024. Josh Nelms, Matthew Dula, row 3. First ever career win for Broadfoot, by the way. Joey Creech and Ethan Eckert, row number 4. Your top 10, Jacob Reeves, will find Stoney Benfield and Dustin Shepard starting 10th.
All righty, and then all the way through the top 20, you find John Darnell III, Tyler Goodwin, and Ezra Regular starting from P12 outside of row number 6. Row 7, we got another one right here. Brian Chu, Florida native, in the 51, and Richard Elliott to his outside. Remember, Richard Elliott finished second in the race before this one. Joey Katina, Mark Vondale. Mark Vondale going to take another crack at it with Michael Barksdale and Dave Calvert making up row number 9. And rounded out the top 20 is Tucker McClendon and another NASRA regular, Buzzy Mongo.
Yeah, go ahead and finish the order because we ain't got that many cars, Jacob. Go ahead, buddy.
Well, Max Donda and Chris Blanchard, obviously, with that towing company. Right there, row 11, Owen Scrage, Curtis Banks. Got the 77 rolling right there on the outside of row number 12. Josh Suss, Jackson Bice. Joshua Suss getting up here, going to mix it up here tonight. And Jackson Bice right there as well. And that's it. So that is the drivers, the 25 of them, give or take, that's going to rock and roll and get her going here tonight for the final qualifying race of the evening.
So there it
Across the whole
is
circuit,
as we move into what will be the last qualifying race of this night. Remember, we will run tomorrow another 3, and then we'll come back Thursday with the last chance qualifiers. 3 of those races will then put you in your opportunity to make the duels. Now, I want to emphasize, since Sunday to now, and Jacob Reeves even until Thursday, nobody is guaranteed to be in the NASRA 500. You might have made one of the dual races or a last chance qualifier, but that's it. Nobody has made the 40-car field yet for the big race on Saturday night at 7 o'clock for the NASRA 500 King of Daytona. So, you know, you gotta go through the alphabet soup, so to speak. One to go indication at the line, and they'll get one more lap before we turn them loose.
But we got a lot of big drivers right here. Some of these drivers with names like we were talking about, Wesley, you were talking about wanting some of the NASRA regulars to get up into this thing. Look at drivers like, obviously, Brandon Broadfoot. You know, as you mentioned, I can't do it like you do it, but the Razor Ramon of NASRA.
The Ramon of NASRA, the Razor Ramon. Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
yeah. Well, yes, so you can do it better than I can. Brian Chew, obviously, the Holla Daddy right back there as well. Tyler Goodwin. Can't forget about Matt Lee starting on the pole, which is obviously the defending Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series champion on the Friday night series here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Buzzy Mongold out there as well. So there is some NASRA regulars in the field here for Cops, for the Cops qualifier night. And what would be crazy about this is obviously I call the Friday night series with NASRA. Matt Lee won that championship on the Friday night series. Well, the Friday night series is ironically sponsored by the Concerns of Police Survivors. So how crazy would it be for the defending Cops Truck Series champion to win Cops qualifier number 9? That'd be something pretty crazy.
The field will come to green, and we are already looking at cloudy conditions before we even start this race. Let's look at the weather conditions very quickly. There it is. As track temp is 81 degrees, sim temp is 76, partly cloudy. We are moving into the later part of the day. The lights might come on, and this race could finish in the dark. Cops, Concerns of Police Survivors qualifier number 9. 50 miles, 20 laps, 1 GWC if need be, and we are underway in Daytona. Matt Lee on the inside from PGR Esports. Welcome to the battle. Remember, their big race is in February, and they battle with Matthew Lee, Nathan Brown, and Dana Ryan into turn 1.
Yeah, Brown got a fantastic shot from Ryan and just shot him out. But now, here comes Matt Lee. He's got Broadfoot lined up with him. 2 NASRA old boys trying to make something happen. Ironically enough, both of these drivers with Catch Fence Motorsports on the Friday night series. So not only teammates on the Friday night series, but odds are teammates working here tonight. Both of them trying to put themselves in position to make it into the NASRA 500 come Saturday.
Through the tri-oval, down to the line. Give it to Nathan Brown. He will lead the opening lap as he gets skirmish coming across the stripe. Oh, he could have got turned. Dana Ryan right there behind him. Somehow they hold it together in 2.
Yeah, and about the 3rd or 4th car on the bottom side looked like he was blinking out a little bit right there. He's got to really throw everybody for a monkey wrench, throw for a curveball. Ryan took a shot, looking to the bottom. He will go to the bottom, jumps right down in front of Matt Lee. Huge run right here for Dana Ryan, and he will jump to the lead, but for how long? Nathan Brown on the outside lane. Matt Lee lines right up with Ryan. Ryan leads, but here comes Brown.
Through the line, to the stripe. Give it to Ryan. He will lead him to the inside. Brown and Lee right there, door to door, side by side. Dula, here comes Matthew Dula.
Who's in the middle?
New name in the game. Watch him on the top side as they work in two.
Boy, Dula Light looking good right here in this one. If Matt Dula could end up winning this one, I guarantee you there'll be a party where Matt Dula is here tonight in Columbus, Ohio. He will be putting back Dula Lights till in the morning. Takes a shot. Oh, he got that on the yellow line. Wesley, that may end up costing him. Race directors may look at that one, maybe taking a pass on the double yellow line. Can't go down there. He leads, but for how long? What will race control say?
That might be under review. The powers that be might talk about that as Dula now leads, but he might have to give it back with Eckert, Brown, all watching. We're right now side by side with the leader, Dula from Columbus, Ohio, working the leader to the backstretch as they rumble in two.
And Ethan Eckert going to take it up to the top side. He's going to have Lee lined up behind him. Dula might be dropping down, might be doing that on purpose. Good possibility might be doing that on purpose to give the spot back to try to clear himself. Either that or they just hung him out to dry going off of turn two. Either way, Eckert, Lee, Broadfoot, Brown, the top four off turn four.
The rumble through the tri-oval. Something we haven't done all night is the fuel the roar, the rumble of the cars in Daytona as they're at full song heading into turn one.
Hurry up and get out turn four.
Some of those awesome camera angles, and I know that Dean will have it ready to go for Saturday night for the big race in the NASRA 500 King of Daytona. All this going on is now Ethan Eckert. You're on board with the man from the Windy City, going after Lee. Lee, the leader on the back straightaway. They go to two.
Yeah, Matt Lee able to fire back and get back up here in position. Eckert now falls under the second spot. Broadfoot, obviously, remember, teammates with Matt Lee on the Friday Night Series. Will Broadfoot go with Eckert, or will he hang him out to dry? That's something Eckert got to be thinking about. Matt Lee leads. Eckert, Broadfoot, Dula, Nelms, the top five off turn four.
Working back to turn one. There's Brandon Broadfoot, the pride out of Chico, California. The last broadcast of the year was the NASRA Cup Series at Talladega, ironically. And his first ever career win came for Broadfoot. And right now, down the back straightaway, trying to get a third lane going. Watch the 48. Max kinda access denied. He give him a shot.
Going for it again.
Goes to the 89 to Dustin Shepard as they climb into three.
I'm telling you, Donda trying to make it happen up on the top side any way he can. They're wrecking behind him. Smoke all back there behind them. We got a caution. First one of the race. Serpro caution is out. And good God almighty, we got a Walmart parking lot back here off turn four.
I just think we got to wait for the smoke to clear, and then we'll see that it really ain't that many cars. It's not that much as cars now starting to pull away. Mark Von Dale, Buzzy Mongol, just some of those same guys that get caught up in accidents, it seems, since we've started the qualifier races. Watch this. This is in the middle.
Yeah.
And there it is, the 00, Tucker McClendon, sporting the team that I absolutely despise the most in the entire world.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I get you. I get you.
you know how I feel,
Oh, I get you.
Jacob.
I get you.
You know
That's
my
okay.
sentiment.
Get over it.
I despise them more than I do Auburn.
I get
I
you.
only hate them. I only hate them at the Iron Bowl. You know, just the Iron Bowl.
You're
Where
good.
did it start?
I
but
get
the
you. I don't
orange-
blame you.
Where did it start? Who
Look at
was it that
this.
started it?
McClendon, yeah.
But who's the,
Tucker, is that Tucker McClendon, by the way? I think
00?
he does it just to piss us off.
I
I think
think
he
double
does it
zero,
just to
isn't it?
get to us. Yeah, he does
It's
it.
Michael. No, it's not.
Are you-
Who's the 00? I can't
Michael
see.
Barksdale, actually. The 00 is
No,
Michael
but it wasn't.
Barksdale.
But it wasn't him.
I mean, you had
Just
about
trying to look
4 or
at the
5
replay.
of them kind of stopped right there, Wesley. You know, but that was the reason why I said, you know, it was a Walmart parking lot. It depends on what time that
bad.
Walmart parking lot is, though. I mean, if it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, then yeah, I mean, it would absolutely
two double zeros,
maximize it
look.
100%. So
Which one's which?
There's a 00 there, and I
Yes.
want to say that is Tucker McClendon. I really do.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
want to
the
say
one
that's
that you-
Tucker
Yeah, the one
McClendon.
that you hate. Right.
And he
yeah,
does it to
is.
just spite me
Yeah,
every
it
year.
is.
Yeah, there he goes.
There he is.
And then the 02.
I love
Richard
you, Wesley.
Elliott. And you heard what Richard Elliott said, Jacob. He's like, man, I'm happy I made it in from qualifier 8 because I'm gonna recertify and I'm gonna buy back, but I'm more than likely probably gonna get crashed. Look what happened to Richard Elliott. Look what happened. Silver 02. Crashed. There it is.
I mean, it's like a damn carrot dangling in front of them, Wesley. I mean, they're gonna take an opportunity to try to get up there. I mean, even though he got second, he knows he come close. He knew he'd come close to possibly, you know, getting that shot and winning the race. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna take a shot any way as you can. You know, you're already going for the dual deal. May as well just go ahead and take another shot and just see what happens. I mean, you ain't got that many more shots at it.
Matthew Lee now leads. We pause for a moment to go to a break.
Oh no, your
We'll
station
take a-
identification.
We'll get ready to reset things and try to go back here again with some more action.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Matthew Lee from Clinton, Maine, Ethan Eckert, Brandon Broadfoot, Matthew Dula, Josh Nelms, your top 5 as we take a break. Back with more from Daytona right after this as we still have the second half of this race remaining.
It's like na 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 na. Na 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 na.
No, it's
Where's the animal? Where's the animal? Animal. Where's Miss Piggy? Where is Piggy? Where is Kermit the Frog? Kermit the Frog here.
Yeah, Luke Smith. Oh, a bunch of guys that aren't here friggin' here. You're right.
Ask it in the chat. Where's Luke Smith? Miss Piggy.
Gonna be smash chewing for those things I was saying.
Where's
Where
Kermit
the
the Frog?
fuck are y'all at?
Where's Kermit the Frog? Where are you, Kermit?
Piggy, Miss Piggy. Where's Kirby? Where's Kirby? I can't do Miss Piggy.
Oh, man, oh, man.
All right, let's go live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You rocking with us? You rocking with us? Yes, sir. Welcome back. Qualifier 9 rolls on. It's presented by Cops. Do they hear the music when we come
Bad
back at
boys,
least from the
bad
break?
boys.
Do they at
Yeah,
least
they
hear
do.
the music?
I
They do?
faded
Okay.
out. Yeah,
I mean, I just said they don't realize we're crazy or something. You're like, what the hell's this guy talking about?
They hear the music. I faded.
Aha! Matthew Lee
musicians.
is leading, got a couple of
I'm a
3 fourths
professional.
behind him. 2 Chevrolets with Joey Creech. Oh, it's Josh Nelms. That's Ethan Eckert, Matthew Dula, Brandon Broadfoot. Welcome back. Dean Hopton is making us sound cray-cray, as always. Jacob Reeves. I'm Wesley Outland.
I want to win an
It's been
Oscar
a long
here.
night.
All right,
We're ready to,
We get
we're ready to
Oscars.
do this. Yeah.
I don't think he makes it sound cray cray. I think he's just driving us cray cray. If you want to
What
put
is
it
the
that way.
music
That's
that
just
you
my
play?
opinion.
What is the music that you? Hang on, I'll mute myself. What is the music that you play when you want the person that's accepting the Oscar to like go off the stage? Come on, your time's up. It's time to play the music and get you off. Let's go racing, guys.
Stop, Val. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Back underway. Green flag. Hey, by the way, I got somebody working in the kitchen, so if you hear a lot of noise and rattling, it's because they're working on my pork chops. Back underway. Get my pork chop. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
that's just
I
a
just
random
want to
thing
let
to
you
throw out.
know.
All right.
You're going to hear some noise because we got to beat the batter. We eat late around here, Jacob. Late night snacks. Late night.
Wesley's not bringing the beef.
Well, all
He's bringing the
right.
pork.
I'm bringing the pork. We got pork. We got beef. We got pork.
We got pork, Jacob.
Oh, I love that sound. I love the sound. I live for the noise.
I ain't got nothing for it. I mean, hell, I don't even know what to say now. We're talking about pork
Whoa.
chops and talking about all kinds of stuff. I say this. Matt Lee better hold on to that damn thing. Almost got tagged. Eckert being very aggressive. We've saw Ethan Eckert be very, very, very aggressive with this super speedway racing. We've saw it on the Friday Night Cops Truck Series. We've also saw it, for the King of Talladega when he was racing as well. Very, very aggressive in that. Ethan Eckert, very aggressive, but very, very fast. Watch out for this 12.
Yeah, pork chops is more than one, Huck. I promise
Huck's
you,
the
man.
sponsor
Yeah.
from Murph's.
Thank you, Huck Wigginton. Thank you for what you do with the Cop Series as well as they rumble back for the second half of this race. As right now, Clinton Maines, Matthew Lee leads them down to the inside from PGR Esports. He's got Eckert to deal with. There's Broadfoot, inside, outside, top 5, single file. Then it's Ryan, Dola, Chew, door to door. 8 to go. Back into turn number 1 up the banking.
I'm telling you, baby, they are absolutely getting her done going on here at Daytona. Matt Lee trying to hold her down. Eckert lined up right behind him as well as Broadfoot. They start to work it around. Oh, baby, getting a little squirrely back there in the back, trying to make that top line work. But they're able to save it. Lee still holding it down. One driver up on the top side trying to make something happen. Not sure exactly which one that one is, but I mean, we got wreck in the back.
Trouble.
Oh,
It's behind the leaders, though. They
Curtis
might
Banks.
not. Oh, they're going to
Curtis
throw a caution. I thought they weren't going to throw a caution, but it's a multiple car accident with Suss and Banks and Goodwin crashed on the inside. What is Curtis Banks doing? Curtis Banks says, I'm going to burn it down. That towing company can't tow me.
He's putting it down.
Burning it down. Burning it down. There you go. By the way, Blanchard's Towing is now known as that towing company. We got to bring Chris Blanchard in here. Where's Chris at? Let's. I just want to.
Where's he at?
I just want to end the suspension. The suspicion. He's in here somewhere. I saw him.
Bang. See that?
Chris Blanchard, where are you?
Chrissy.
We're gonna bring in Chris Blanchard. Let's bring in Chris.
Wow, that was bumpy.
Hey, Chris. Chris Blanchard, you got a copy?
I got a copy, guys.
This is the broadcast booth, the voice of Wesley Outland. You know who I am, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great Christmas and a new year. Why the name change? Why Blanchard's Towing and Recovery to now that towing company?
Well, I actually in the process of selling Blanchard's Towing. The sale will be done within a week or so, and I am actually moving to New Hampshire and starting another company, which is that towing company.
Wow.
There you go.
Which just wrecked, by the way, from Curtis Banks. We're showing
He sells the company, and then he doesn't have to sign a non-compete disclosure agreement or whatever, non-complete clause or whatever. You can just go right back out of the road and start towing people again, right?
Yeah, they made me sign a non-compete, but it's for within 20 miles of this location for 3 years. So,
I mean, Maine is nowhere near New Hampshire, though, right? I mean, so you're like, hey, done deal. Give me a pin. I'll sign that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Jacob, you got anything for our buddy here? And obviously, he is, one of the big partners of NASRA for a many number of years, and obviously sponsoring the race on Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean, Chris, I'll ask you this. I mean, what does it mean to have that towing company sponsoring the NASRA 500, the King of Daytona? What does that mean for not only you but for the business itself? I mean, just everything. But what does it mean to you, sir?
Well, it means a lot because I have a lot of passion, and this is a hobby of mine. I really enjoy sim racing, and it's kind of like a outlet of the everyday life. I jump in this and I clear my mind racing, and then next day I get up and go do it again. So I like to just give back to the community. I enjoy the, the guys I race with in NASRA and outside in the PGR and everything like that. So it feels good just to give back a little bit on something that I'm really passionate about and enjoy doing.
Ask Chris when he's flying me up to London for the next race from Huck. They can't hear me.
And-
by the
and
way.
hey,
somebody
and-
repeat that question.
Yeah, we appreciate that. We got a question coming in, I believe, from Huck Wigginton, and he says, AK, ask Chris when he's flying me up to London for the race. Loudon. It's actually not London, it's Loudon.
Oh, Loudon.
It's Loudon, New Hampshire, the home of the lobster, the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, the Magic Mile. When are you taking Huck Wiggin to New Hampshire, Chris?
When he comes up, I'm gonna be I'll be about 45 minutes south of Loudon.
There you go.
Just north of the Massachusetts border. So it'll be I told him I'd go with him if he comes up.
That's awesome. Well, listen, Chris, thank you, man. I just wanted to find all that stuff out. And do me a favor, get Dean the new logo so we can have it. We need to have it.
He will.
Yep.
He's giving it to Cody. Yeah.
Yeah. We need to have it. So thank you, Chris. Have a great new year. Congratulations on your new endeavors, buddy.
Thank you. Can you put me down back with Broadfoot and them guys?
I will. You tell me what to do.
Don't
do it.
He can
Don't
tell
do
you what to
it.
do. He's sponsoring the damn series, okay? So he can tell you whatever he wants.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it, my friend. I'm just messing with you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Chris Blanchard. Jacob, stop laughing. You know you do it too. Come on.
I'm trying to breathe over here. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm doing all I can over here. I'm trying not. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's big right there for Chris. I mean, obviously, with what he has done, for NASRA and everything else, and obviously, a big deal for that, to have him sponsoring the King of Daytona for the NASRA 500. I mean, who knows? Who knows, Wesley? For 2027. There ain't no telling. We may have the King of Daytona, the NASRA 500. Hell, who knows? It might be sponsored by the Door Banging Download. I mean, who knows? It'd be something pretty cool. I would love to do that. I would love to do it. I mean, hey, look, I'm sponsoring a qualifying race. Might give a Brady. Might see what happens next year. We might just sponsor the whole damn event. Or the big event, not everything, but we'll sponsor the big race.
Is it the Redneck 500?
The door banging download, Redneck 500. What are you gonna call it?
No. It'd still be the NASRA 500, but be sponsored by the Door Banging Download. Who knows? I mean, we still got a ways to go. Who knows?
You forfeit your pay and forfeit your pay for the week and work for free and sponsor the race.
You got a point. Never mind. You got a point. Never mind. Never mind. I was kidding.
Back underway, by the way, 4 to go. There is still a chance at overtime if need be as we move late into the afternoon. Clinton Maines, Matthew Lee, Broadfoot right there on the inside. Remember, Brandon Broadfoot. And we got trouble. Cars scattering, spinning. Big crash on the back straightaway. Now that's what you call a parking lot party right there, Jacob. My.
Yeah, absolutely a big one right there. Now, that would be a Walmart parking lot at 12 o'clock Eastern time in Northwest Georgia. That is exactly what you're looking at as far as a parking lot party like you talked about. There you go right there. Let's see kind of what happens. Yeah, a little love tap, a little tag, a little do-si-do, and everybody just kind of spins around. Some of them even in synchronized spinning. You got 3, 4, 5. Mainly, but I mean, I'm telling you, it could have been worse, but it still was a pretty big one right there with so many cars, so much smoke, and a lot of these guys in the back trying to figure out a way just to try to get through it.
Man, somebody
we got beef 500.
Yeah, we got the beef. We got beef 500. We got pork 500. We got the poor beef 500.
It's a
there you
9
go.
and the 35. There.
It's a 9 and the 35. Is that Blanchard? It is Blanchard. We just talked.
No,
to
it's not Chris
Blanchard. Yes,
Chris
it
Blanchard's
is.
Not racing.
Yes, he
yes,
is.
Oh no.
Let me do my
You're right.
job. The 9 and the 35 get into one another. Blanchard there and the 35 of Nathan Brown. They make contact. Watch Blanchard here. And that's the Browns automotive machine. There's the 89. Oh, my goodness, Jacob. There it is. We just talked to Chris. We just had Chris on for an interview. Oh, and Scrange, nowhere to go for him either. Oh my goodness.
Chris is allowed to wreck people.
That's unfortunate right there. That is that would be commentator's curse, wouldn't it, Wesley? I mean, we just interviewed him and then bam, I mean, there you go. So yeah, that's commentator's curse.
You're in trouble.
Take him right back. I gotta take over the kitchen.
Uh-oh. With the pork chops. Anyway, yeah, so we're back here. You know, hey, he got to go over and get them pork chops. I don't blame him one bit. Post Poppers Instant Replay. Thank you very much, Post Poppers, for the sponsorship of the Instant Replay. I tell you what, he's in there taking a break for that whole deal. We're getting ready to go into overtime. Odds are it's going to be overtime, so we're going to take a quick commercial break, let him go play with his pork chops. We'll be right back here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network qualifier, our last qualifier of the evening. I never
give everybody a break.
I never thought I would have ever said on a sim racing broadcast, or we're gonna go let him play with his pork chops. We'll be right back. Never thought I would have said some of that
it's
shit.
It's improv, my friend. Welcome to the world of improv. You gonna
no shit. Nah.
I get my damn food, man.
Cody's asking who we pulled into the booth right now. Chris. Uh-oh, you guys might be in trouble from Chris.
For what?
Cody asked us who we pulled into the booth right now.
I didn't do
shit. Who in the booth?
It's in the chat room right there in front of us. And Chris got into a wreck. Yeah.
I didn't do shit.
All right.
Yeah, it's okay. He gave a thumbs up. He gave a thumbs up. He's fine. I brought him in to promote that towing company. That was the friggin' reason why. I'll talk to them. I'll tell them what the hell I did.
We're going live. We're going live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're live.
Back here at Daytona, as we are moving into overtime yet again. There's only been one race tonight where we were able to actually go the regular scheduled distance. Other races of the 8 of the 9 have been overtime. Actually, if you don't count, my apologies if you count last night, because on Sunday night they finished under caution. So, and that might be the reason why they made that decision, Jacob Reeves. And I don't blame him one damn bit.
No, absolutely. I don't blame them not one bit as well. I mean, you want to have, give them an opportunity. Give them an opportunity to be able to get out here and, give the fans a shot at it. I mean, yeah, I understand, let's not do unlimited green, white, checkered attempts. You don't want to do all that. Give these guys one shot, try to straighten it up, and give the fans a green flag finish and just let it go. And if it doesn't work out, screw it. I mean, hell, you give them a shot, they wasn't able to make it work. So I agree 100%. They need, at least give them one shot at it. But we'll see what happens right here. Hopefully, it'll be under green. It's been under green. The first one and the second one tonight. Hopefully we can make it the trifecta and all three of them finish under green. That's what everybody's hoping for.
There you go. There will be one attempt only at overtime, green, white, checker. If the field does not take.
When are we going to have the We Got Beef 500?
My car fell under the refrigerator. Give it back. Guys, I'm sorry. I've got a car, and we're playing with
predictions.
Poll prediction? What?
Who's going to win?
Well, no, we're not. We ain't got there yet. Let's get to the lineup for the race on Sunday or Saturday first.
Who's going to win this race? This qualifier?
My daddy told me the one that crossed the finish line first did it. Oh yeah, those. Pork rind, pork chops. What do you think, Jacob? Would you eat it? Pork rind, pork chops?
Yes.
Yeah. That's called
anything with pork. I'm in.
Beautiful.
Anything with pork, baby. I'm in it. I'm all for it.
Why do you always say we got beef instead of we got pork? We need to have a night where you do we got pork instead of we got beef.
It doesn't make any sense.
The other white meat. We got pork.
That'll be the.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense if I do that.
Yeah, we got.
Well, I'll tell you.
The beef.
We got pork. Okay, we got pork. You got beef. You got beef, and I got pork. Ding, 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 ding. We got pork. Let's go, baby. lead, everyone. 5 miles remain. We got beef. We got pork. We got gluten. Let's settle it here in
We
Daytona.
have Lee and Broadfoot.
Remember, they got to take the white flag. If we get a caution before the white, races field frozen and over. They get the white flag. It's race on to the finish. Down the back straightaway. It's Lee in the lead, Jacob, heading your way to 3.
Yeah, Matt Lee obviously would love to try to help his teammate Brandon Broadfoot get him a podium out of this, but Matt Dula takes a shot, goes up top. Oh, baby, no!
baby.
Lee stuck in the middle. He is in a sucker hole. He is in a savage that he does not want to be in, and he's going backwards. Broadfoot up on the bottom side, Dula up top. Lee's going backwards.
White flag, final time, presented by Darren's Detail and Shine. Somebody free falling, crashing, Lee's around. He's crashing into the wall. Everybody else is crashing behind them. Brandon Broadfoot is in the lead in the double deuce up in front over Ron. Final time.
Chico, California's Razor, Ramona, NASRA, Brandon Broadfoot trying to make it happen. Brian Chew making a shot, sitting there in the 3rd spot, trying to see if he can figure out where to go. Dana Ryan right behind him, Chew up top. Where will Ryan go? Broadfoot leads him off of turn number 4.
The last NASRA broadcast of 2025, it was Broadfoot winning. His first time in the car this year. He's winning again. Brandon Broadfoot wins Cops Qualifier 9 and locks himself in to the duels on Friday night. The one of the Razor Ramons of NASRA, Chico, California's Brandon Broadfoot's done it again.
Wow.
Hot damn, what a finish. I mean, what a run all the way to the end. Broadfoot able to hold him off, get her done. Started 3rd here in this race, up 2 spots, and it mattered the most for where he finished. Gets the win here in qualifier 9. Donda and Ryan round them out, but Broadfoot, one of those NASRA regulars, baby. He got him one here tonight. He got him qualifier 9 for the Concerns of Police Survivors.
Way to represent NASRA and the Ford. Broadfoot, Double B, getting it done. There it is, coming up. Florida Cabinet Distributors, Victory Lane, and the Winner's Circle podium interviews are next. But first, Brandon Broadfoot's going to burn it down. Or maybe not. Jacob Reeves, what a job by Matthew Lee, man. And at the end, something happened to him. He fell back at the end and never recovered from it. Crashed out on the last lap.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of got hung out. I mean, he got stuck in the middle in the sucker hole, and everybody just shot around him. And then they went into turn 1, maybe some a little bit of love contact. They were so close. They were side by side, door banging and everything else. It just got so close back there for Lee. And somebody just got him in the right rear, hooked him straight up into the outside retaining wall. He was looking like he was going to be the one to win qualifier 9. At least his teammate got it done, though. I guess that's a consolation in itself.
Not sure what Brandon Broadfoot's trying to do. It looks like he's trying to burn it down in reverse, but unfortunately he's on the wrong. There he goes. He's finally starting to get up to speed, it looks like. But nonetheless, here's the results. Brandon Broadfoot, with this win, punches his ticket into Friday night's duels. Max Dinda, as well as Dana Ryan, finishing on the podium. Brian Chew, Daddy, quiet race for him, up to 4th at the end. Matthew Dula, David Colbert, your 6 drivers, if they've not already done so, they're in the duel lineup on Friday night. Then it's going to be Nathan Brown, Richard Elliott, Tucker McClendon, Tyler Goodwin, your top 10.
Then Joey Gattina is going to end up finishing in the 11th spot. Mark Barksdale will finish 12th. Mark Vondell will end up finishing in the 13th spot. I might have said Mark Barksdale. I meant to say Michael Barksdale. And then Mark Vondell, Stoney Benfield, Josh Nelms. That's the top 15 with Chris Blanchard finishing in 16th. Joey Creech, Matt Lee. Damn, I mean, he was leading. He was at a good spot. He got caught in the sucker hole, ends up coming home, finishing 18th here in qualifier 9 with Owen Scrage and John Darnell III rounded out the top 20. Rest of the field, since it's short, Joshua Sush 21st, Curtis Banks, Buzzy Mongo, Dustin Shepard, Ethan Eckert, Jackson Bice, 26 drivers to rock it here tonight. Actually, Jackson Bass just stuck around just wanting to watch, so Eckert finished 25th. Last driver to get her done here for the Cops qualifier number 9.
We're taking a break. When we come back, we talk to the podium, part of the Florida Cabinet Distributors post-race winner's circle, Brandon Broadfoot. First ever career win of NASRA happened in the final race in the NASRA Cup Series at Talladega for the final race of 2025. And now, for his first time in a foyer at NASRA for 2026, he's done it again. We talk to Double B next. How about that?
Double B, by God.
Double B, baby.
Double B. Double bubble B, baby.
Don't ask him what his cup size. Don't ask him what his
Brandon!
cup size is. What's your cup size, Double B?
You lucky
Brandon Broadfoot. He'll figure something out, man. He'll figure something out with these damn cars.
Dude, if I didn't have the help up there, man. Yes. Yes.
Actually, got to give him credit. He won Talladega in the Gen 4 Cup car, though, didn't you, Brandon?
I did.
That's right. It's a Gen 4
About
Cup car.
Super
That wasn't
Speedway
the next
racing.
Gen car.
No, but we're going to Indy next week in the next gen.
That's right.
Oh, dude, I'm so pumped. I need to go get some water. I'll be right back. Oh,
Boy,
shit.
he's got a hard on right now. I can tell.
Racer Ramon of NASRA. There you go.
How do these interviews work?
How do you say your name? Is it Max Dinda?
It's
Dinda.
Dinda.
Max Dinda. Okay.
We are
Yeah.
sorry.
Mine,
we might have messed that up. Sorry.
mine
Dinda.
Dana.
I said Dinda. Dinda. It's Dana Ryan, ain't it? Dana Ryan.
Yes, Dana.
Okay, we got yours right.
Y'all can hear me all right, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I'm gonna be out of my voice here. I think I woke the house up. It's only 8:30.
Yeah, Brandon. Dude, that was crazy. Man.
I try to go with whatever I could there. I didn't know who would help me there. I just had to kind of do it on my own.
Guys, all right, guys, hang on.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back here at Daytona, part of the Florida Cabinet Distributors Winner's Circle, and there's the podium drivers. It's time for post-race as we wrap up Cops, Concerns of Police Survivors qualifier race number 9 and tonight's Tuesday night coverage. Jacob Reeves, Wesley Outland, Biggles, Dean Hopton as always. And this man won in the Gen 4 car at Talladega a few weeks ago before the Christmas holiday break, his first ever career NASRA win with the NASRA Cup Series. And now with the next-gen car, his first time of the year, he wins again. Qualifier 9 winner, locked into the duels Friday. Racer Ramon of NASRA, Brandon Broadfoot. Happy New Year, man. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you. Yes, Happy New Year. Good way to end the year, winning at Talladega, but definitely a good way to start the year and actually making the main event. Oh man, I don't know. I'm lost for words. Actually, I could have been up there without the help of Ethan Eckert and Matt Lee. There, we just pretty much dominated that race, all hands down. But I don't know what happened there at the end when Matt kind of got put between and went back, and there I was just doing everything I can to stay up there, man. It feels good. I don't have to do any more of these to get into it, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Well, Brandon, I'll go ahead and say that, because I'm actually kind of surprised that your wife and somebody hadn't already come in there and smacked the hell out of you, because you said that you just woke the whole house up. So I'm kind of surprised that nobody's smacked you. We haven't heard it live. But anyway,
Only 8:30. It's only 8:30 California time.
Well, I keep forgetting about that. It's almost 12 over here in Georgia, but that's
my animals probably.
I forget about that a little bit, but I mean, Brandon, I mean, this racing right here, you know, I mean, Wesley talked about it. You seem like you kind of on a little bit of a roll right here. You got some momentum. You won the Gen 4 at Talladega, and then you come out here and you get you a qualifier here on these next gens. What is it about these Cup cars, Gen 4 or next gen or what have you, and super speedways? What is this? I mean, what is it? I mean, what's the deal with this stuff? Because it seems like you got a hell of a knack for this stuff.
I have no idea. I honestly don't know. I can barely handle the trucks in Xfinity, and these cars are a lot more. You have to be more in tune with them, and I don't know. Me and it just kind of connected, and I know how to get through the gears. I do a lot of super speedway racing, so that's nothing new. Um, I don't know. It found me and I found it, and we meshed together and get the job done. So yeah, I mean last year, if you guys can remember, I was stoked to get into the dual race, knowing that I had to still fight and claw to get into the main event, and things didn't turn out unfortunately the way I wanted it to. But I've been doing a lot of practice and a lot of homework, watching the pros. I go on Twitch. I watch them like Daniel Falkingham, Garrett Maines, those guys. I just see what they do. I mean, I'm a Southern, so I'm a quick learner. So I pick up on things pretty quick, and I don't know. It's crazy to even think about, but hell, I I like it how it is. I don't want it to change, and see if we can go out there and give these other guys a run for their money and be there at the end on Saturday.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's the thoughts of Brandon Broadfoot. Brandon, enjoy the rest of your week, man, and we will see you Friday night for the duels for the road to the NASRA 500. There he is. Let's grab now Max Dinda. I think we said Dinda. My apologies. It's Dinda. Max Dinda will finish in the number 2 position. Mr. Dinda, your take of this one, and obviously I know you've had your share of good, more bad luck recently in these qualifier races. Probably your best finish for the man out of Morrison, Colorado.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, a lot of bad luck. I mean, I shed a few tears actually after the checker. Just all of the emotion and relief of knowing that I'm gonna make it to it's not even the main event, just the duels, and how much it means to me and everybody else racing. So, I mean, it just was a big relief and just the bad luck I've been getting, just getting wrecked after wreck. So, it's really nice to finally be able to put one together and make it to the duels.
You know, Max, you know, you're talking about just how emotional it is just to get to Friday night, which, I mean, a lot of drivers, you know, haven't got to that point yet. Just out of curiosity, say you made it through the duels, say you make it all the way to Saturday night, and somehow or another you win the NASRA 500 King of Daytona. How emotional would that be? Because I'm pretty sure if you had to work on Sunday, I'm pretty sure you'd call in sick because I'm sure that'd be a hell of a party. Obviously in Morrison.
Yeah, I mean, I do have to work Sunday, so that's the thing. No, but
Uh-oh.
yeah, I would. I mean, I would shed a few more tears than what I am now. So, yeah, that'd be quite far stretch. I feel like, but anything's possible. So, I just really just have to be good in that duel and try to. I mean, I really struggle in qualifying. That's where it cooks me. I went from I think like second to last row, basically dead last to second. So,
It's up
I
19.
mean, yeah, that was pretty good on my end. I mean, I had to avoid a few wrecks. I mean, I couldn't have done it without my spotter Justin Johnson there. He really helped me through those wrecks and guiding me. So big thanks to him helping me out, and yeah, I'll be here on Friday racing it out.
Yeah, been a very interesting last couple of nights for the Dude Wipes, number 48, but the man from Morrison, Colorado, has finally punched his ticket into a qualifier spot to make it into the duels. We'll see what he does Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Max Dinda. Let's grab now third place, man, and that is the driver or part of our post-podium of Dana Ryan from, of course, West Virginia, the driver of the 001, and he, of course, is out of Vienna, West Virginia. I know he's rocking the colors of Rocket Man Josh Richards' from Shinston, West Virginia. But another popular dirt driver is Showtime Steve Shaver, where his hometown is. Vienna, West Virginia. And Dana, you've also had your share of some craziness the last couple of nights. I always was bragging about how cool that race car looked. A lot of people did not know who that was, and I quickly noticed that it was the 4-time World of Outlaw Late Model Series Rap Job. Are you a Richards fan, and your take of finishing third to punch your ticket into the duel Friday?
Yeah, I mean, Brandon Shepard is wheeling the Rocket House car right now, doing really well with it. But yeah, you're right. I think I've entered 6 or 7 of these events and have been wrecked out in every one and had speed, just no luck. So tickled to death to come away with the podium and have a shot at the duel.
I mean, and Dana, I mean, you're right. I mean, just we've heard it a lot here this evening with just drivers, just happy to get to the damn, get to the finish line, get to the goal that they are at. I mean, how much relief? I mean, how much has just literally? I mean, how much weight has just been lifted off your shoulders knowing that you ain't got to worry about nothing, that you ain't got to worry about no LCQs, none of that crap, that you are good to go. You're at least racing on Friday in the duels to have a shot to race in the King of Daytona, the NASRA 500.
Oh, I mean, it's definitely a big weight lifted. I think that how many laps is the duel?
I believe the duels will
60?
be 60
I'm
laps,
I'm
100
guessing
and
on that.
150 miles. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's
60
something like
laps.
that.
Okay. So I think the 60 laps is definitely going to help us in the end. That way we don't have to go full tilt right off the rip. And I think a 20 lap qualifier is just a product of hard racing, get to the front. And, that's where a lot of these wrecks stem from. But glad I was able to keep her all in one piece this time.
Well, Dana, before we let you go, sir, please thank your sponsors, and we'll see what you do Friday night.
Don't have any sponsors. I'd like to just thank everybody that supported me. My wife, she puts up with a lot. I'm on the sim rig most of the time, and thank my family. I know my sister's watching right now. Give a shout out to her, and Casey. So yeah, man, just excited, and hey, we'll give her a go Friday night.
Oh, and by the way, as he said, Brandon Shepard is obviously driving the Rocket House car now, but for the longest time, obviously, it started with Rocket Man Josh Richards, Mark Richards' son, and the man out of Vienna, West Virginia, Dana Ryan, rocking the #1 as well. That is how they finish to wrap up Tuesday night on this qualifiers 7, 8, and 9 for this Tuesday. Big thanks to the sponsors, including DSR Electric, Premier Racing Setups, Concerns of Police Survivors. Jacob Reeves, your final take as we wrap it up and get ready for tomorrow. Final night of the qualifying races before the last chance qualifiers to make the duels.
Wesley, I mean, really, I mean, the one thing I can say about this one is that it was honestly about this race and all the races, it's been emotional. We've heard a lot of these guys. I mean, just literally, and I'll just point it. I mean, honestly, I'll just put it point blank. Some of these guys have literally busted their asses over the past 3 nights just trying to get themselves at least to get to Friday, and they know what it feels like. I mean, they feel so much emotion to be able to get there and be able to survive and make it there. So, very emotional night for those guys. Both of y'all know, pretty emotional night for me personally, with some stuff that has been going on with me. But I'm telling you, it's emotion all the way around, baby. Everybody's feeling the love. Everybody's feeling the emotion. Who's going to be emotional tomorrow night? That's going to be the big trick. And who's going to be able to race, or at least say that they're racing on Friday night in the duels?
Yeah, I mean, let me say this. We just heard from guys that literally said, man, I didn't even win the damn thing, but I finished
Yeah.
second and third, and I'm in, right? I
Yeah.
know I'm in the duels. But let me say this in closing. You're not in the NASRA 500 yet. You still have to go through those dual races on Friday night. I mean, is there a
Yeah.
comfort in knowing that you are locked in for Friday? Obviously, yes, but the hard work is just beginning. Those two 150-mile qualifying races, 60 laps, are going to be definitely the tell of the tape to determine what will happen for sure, what happens Saturday. We know for a fact, before we go off the air on Friday night with the broadcast of the duels, Jacob, who the 40 drivers will be that will rest their heads knowing that they're in the NASRA 500? Or do you rest your head because then you really have to deal with the craziness of trying to see if you can still be the king of Daytona? Look at Kyler Wynn. Look at what he had to go through. He punched himself in the ticket to go earlier tonight in race 7. And obviously, he hasn't been here all week. He's the defending winner. Remember the controversy that happened last year. And if you haven't, I encourage you to go check out the NASRA 360 Racing Network archive of races and find last year's NASRA Daytona 500. It wasn't the King of Daytona. It was called the NASRA 500 Great American Sim Race on that Sunday afternoon. But Jacob, I mean, my goodness, man, we remember the craziness that went on, and I think we're setting ourselves up for another historic race. It's just counting the days to Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you 100% on that as well. But, I mean, I'm telling you, a lot of these guys, they were just hoping just to make it to Friday. That's all their goal was, at least it's what it sounds like, Wesley.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for everybody at NASRA. Thanks again, as always, to Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott behind NASRA, and, of course, TJ Moore, everybody in race directing operations. Always a phenomenal job by Mr. Biggles, Dean Hopton. And guess what? We'll do it again in about 21 hours' time for night number 4 for Wednesday. For the Redneck announcer, Jacob Reeves, I am Wesley Outland. Congratulations to all of the finishers and the winners of qualifying races 7, 8, 9. Hit that QR code. Get signed up if you haven't done so to be a part of the continuation of the NASRA 500 King of Daytona presented by that towing company. Good night. We'll do it again tomorrow. Take care.